Hey yo.
Mm-hmm.
Hey yo.
Mm.
This is XEC, the Xbox Echo Chamber. And I am the Wednesday Night Delight, your host, Ray. Oh, we here.
We
are here.
We up in this.
The week before the storm.
Yes, sir.
Woo! Oh,
I hear you, Rick. I hear you.
Hold on, I got one for you. Hold on, before we even do the intro. Oh. Give it to him, Rick.
Yeah.
We are here. We are live. We are 2 men in it today, sir.
Yes, sir.
You know, when people calling sick, the show must go on.
That's it. Hope everything work out for my man Demon.
Yeah, he'll be back next week.
Yes, sir.
You know, he has some shit going on at the house. Need to clean it up. So, hey, He'll be back next week. Now, I need to introduce. We're not gonna do the sirens today because we don't need them. Just we don't fucking need them. Yeah. Let me introduce. I call him the Yoda of the gaming industry right now. He's our elder statesman on the show. It is distinctive 170. How you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm chilling. Vic, you wrong for that, but that's funny as hell.
I'm not even there yet. I'm doing button stuff. I'm doing button stuff. I'm not gonna play with you today, Vic. Me and Vic on the same. Me and Vic been on the all week long. See, that's crazy. Let me tell you something. All week long, me and Vic be on the same goddamn wavelength. We be on Twitter, just cruising and everything. And as soon as the show starts, he just turns on me every week. It don't even fail every week. But it's all good though. It's all love. But
yes,
how you doing today, bro?
Hey, I'm relaxing. I was enjoying some of that Gamescom. I seen some of it yesterday. Oh my God, I fell asleep literally.
Yeah.
But today was good. Today was pretty good.
Okay. Well, what you drinking on right now?
Right now, actually, diet water.
Diet water, huh? Okay.
Diet water, yes, sir.
I got some Ozarka vegan water.
You are the one.
I'm telling you. Proudly Texan. That's what it says on the bottle.
There you go. I might try some spring. What do you call that? The spring bean. What is it?
Spring Lake.
Nah, the water from you let the bean sprouts simmer in it. Drink some bean sprout water. Yeah, I might try that.
I don't know what that is. That's some new stuff.
I'm trying. For my company here. For my company.
Yeah, I feel you. That's that. That kind of sound.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Yeah,
it's a little suspicious. Yeah.
It is. I don't know what's going on. The Spring Lake water. That's different. But yeah, we out. We here today, and let's talk to our chat. Adidas Zero was the very first person who.
Yes, sir.
Him or Sean used the first one. I don't know what Sean is. I'm gonna have to go dig him up out of that. He probably working for the CMA or something. They go dig him up, and where my comment at. But Adidas Zero said another shadow drop. Yes, they did shadow drop Age of Empires, and I'm about to download it after the show. So hey, we good over here. Our boy Mitchie says, "Let's go."
Let's go, Mitchie Mitch.
Yes, sir. Agent Slugger, who wasn't here last week, we were talking
Slugger.
about you.
Welcome back, sir.
We were talking bad about you too. About your,
it was
spelling, which he already misspelled stuff right there in his first sentence. It's already started. We got our boy
Squiggles.
What up, bots? What up, though? Oh, let's see who we are. Did we already get Mitchie Pooh?
Yeah, we got Mitchie.
We got Trey Freezy here. He says he here. He got most consistent Xbox click at Vic. He said, "Let's go." Just the way Ray likes it.
That's why.
That is so disrespectful. Yeah. No, he did not. I seen the video. He did not. He did not. He just was able to get a video with Aaron. No, you don't get. You can't. We might well let Smooth back in too.
Yeah.
You might well let Crap and everybody else back if you're gonna let him in. Nah, I'm not doing it. Y'all know how I feel about that. Nope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most consistent. I'm happy y'all on. The other podcast had me sleeping. What other podcast, sir? I don't know. How about you say a name? I don't know which one. I only worry about us on Wednesday nights because we the best.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Whoop Kid says it's crazy. I can't go nowhere. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Snapchat is on everybody's mind. I think
he meant Starfield. Yeah.
I think he did too. Yeah. What you doing on Snapchat, sir? That's a nasty dark place, sir.
Oh, is that just as bad as OnlyFans?
I don't know. OnlyFans, they don't give a damn on OnlyFans.
Oh, okay.
At least Snapchat kind of discreet.
Beans is nah, you know the yeah.
You read this one. I don't even want to read that.
Beans is a nut. LOL. So you're drinking nut water. Nah, you know, like the green beans. You know what I mean? You get them in the bag. They call them snap peas or what have you. You know, yeah. But there's no explaining it, Vic.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna lose that battle.
Yeah, there's no explaining.
He corrected himself. Say Starfield. And Vic says 9 more days till Starfield. Yes, sir. And this is the last one. It says gas is a pony bot. Double barrel. Oh, he meant double barrel. Oh, he mean Boom Show.
Oh,
I was about to use it to finish the job. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, hopefully we'll have you entertained and you get a good laugh and time will fly for you.
Yes, sir. So what we're gonna do today? We're gonna have it as you see. One of the videos are already up. We're gonna go over the video, but first we're gonna go over a couple things, such as we're just gonna briefly go over the the fuck was that? Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't know. some going on behind me somewhere.
Shoot. We
So
got no poltergeist or nothing like that back there.
Not a kids ain't here. Nobody here. Just
got the.
That boy said. That boy. I hope not.
Nut bag.
That boy said nut bag.
I got no comments, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna even dignify that with a response. So we're gonna briefly go over the CMA stuff. Because it's really nothing that we can really talk about besides like if you don't play cloud, it doesn't really matter to you. For basically what it is for the next 15 years, from what the I don't know the agreement or whatever it is, the next 15 years, Activision games has to be on Ubisoft's cloud. It doesn't affect Game Pass because it's not the cloud, but the actual cloud streaming service. So, I mean, it's not like Xbox can't make an exclusive deal with Ubisoft. Then they'll be basically paying for their own shit. But yeah, that's the thing. CMA right now kind of playing kind of dirty. I wish they just would have closed over their bitch asses and we would have just been done with it already. But I understand why they're not business wise, because they know they got other deals and other things they gotta, that they deal with them on. So I bet you they won't put them as a main what's the name no more, a main arbitrator no more to make stuff close. Because it makes no sense how this one country out of all the other countries has an issue. And nobody, I don't even feel about talking bad about CMA. We already know about the CMA, but it's really annoying at most that we got to deal with the CMA right now. This should already be done, but the way Phil was talking on the stage today, like it's gonna be taken care of, by the 18th, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna close over CMA if it's not done by the 18th. But from what the report said, they're gonna act swiftly. So let's go and get this done so we can stop talking about it. We can actually start talking about like Modern Warfare 3 or what or again some of them games going to Game Pass. And Phil made a statement today saying basically everybody think as soon as the deal closed, all the games going to be in Game Pass. He said they still have work to do to get those games on there. Technically, they have work to do. get those games on there. So what do you think about that?
I mean, I agree 100%. And worst case scenario, just close it without them. That's how I feel.
Close over, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, now these cats out in the UK. I mean, my condolences to you guys, but you could always get a VPN and change your location because it's only going to affect out there, correct?
Nope, they
It's going
did
to
it.
affect everywhere.
They did worldwide.
Oh, wow.
That's why people are really mad because
I see what you're saying.
they saying, how can this island
yeah, basically
have so much power over the rest of the world after we already did? After Europe already has made concessions and they already made it to the EU, the real EU, and
not to mention Sony even
signed the deal.
God Almighty.
They trying to save face right now, so it is what it is. Let's read the comments. It said Vic says, read it for me.
That new PlayStation Portal will not be able to play Ubisoft games.
Oh, I didn't want to talk about that, but we can briefly touch on that in a minute.
Yeah. CMA is delusional. Agent Slugger. Yeah, absolutely. Squiggles. Close the deal, Phil Dominus. Yes. Most consistent Xbox click that PlayStation Portal won't be able to play Ubisoft Plus on it. Only games download on the PS5. I was going to say PC. Yeah. Soul Halo. What do I call you? Ray or Dirt? Oh,
you know my name, sir. You know my name, sir. I'm not near that. I'm not near that dark, sir.
Trey Freezy. I feel like they chose Ubisoft as a workaround, so I'm guessing whatever option they had at first was trash. That's a very good possibility.
It could be. They could have chose somebody like EA or what or something.
And
else.
It was myself, Demon, and Triz. We were talking a little bit today, and it could be a possibility that they could snatch Ubisoft up.
My only problem maybe in the future, but my only problem with the Ubisoft thing, like in the next year or two, would be the price, because it's going to be more than $5 million, and then we'll be right at the same spot right now. And I know they have other companies that they want to buy, such as the Embracer Group. I was listening to Dirt. Actually, speaking of darkness, I was listening to Dirt an hour or so ago, and I got to go do the research myself. But they were saying that they sold all the rights to Tomb Raider to Amazon. I thought they just licensed it. I thought they just licensed it out. But I gotta do my own research because they were doing quick math on that one. And let me go do my own research, and I actually know the answer. But but still, you still want that studio at that. That studio is still talented and is going to be working on Perfect Dark. So they just get to turn all the talent they would do on Perfect Dark that they would do on Tomb Raider and put it on Perfect Dark. So, but let's see where we at.
Dirty Ray. Oh boy.
God. Oh my God. That was the only she allowed me to comment.
Squiggles. Logitech G Cloud already better than the Portal. Hey, I have to agree. Agree.
And speaking of the Dirty Ray thing, just gonna go back to that. My people, they just like they watch the show. Like my mama watched the show. She's like, I don't say nothing in there, but I be listening. I'm like, oh, okay. So my girl watched the show. Y'all see my brother and friends in the chat sometimes. They watch the show. So I do have people they actually watch the show. And then I do get critiqued about this show.
Well, it's nice to have you watching Mama Ray and girlfriend Ray. Very, very nice.
Yeah, my baby mama, she listening somewhere, and mama listening, and sister, brother, all of them, they all here somewhere.
It's a family affair.
Yeah, they always support. Read Mitchie, please.
Yes, yup. CAT, Tribunal above CMA, already informed the CMA that the deal is closing regardless, so CMA has to accept the solution. There you go.
Okay, there you go.
They have to. Squiggles, that's facts, Mitchie. Close over CMA, yes. Dark man is always watching.
Darkness is always watching.
They won't go for Ubisoft because of how many employee Ubi has.
Yeah, they got like
over
a hell of a lot.
20,000 workers. Okay.
Yeah, they got like a hell of a lot. Like they have so many employees. And
that's crazy.
That's how they do it. That's how they do all those open world games because and they like so consistent with it. They haven't been consistent the last 2 years, but usually they're real consistent with it because they got so many goddamn people. And I don't think Microsoft want to take on all those salaries.
Yeah. Squiggles, nope. Sold it outright to make the money back for the studios they just bought. Wow. So Halo. Seems dirt is what? Seems dirt it is. Might want to get them deeds. I guess he meant dreads cleaned up. Right now, this podcast is the Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap podcast. Get it cleaned up, Vic. Oh, okay. Deeds it is. I thought it was dreads. My bad.
I have no clue what he's talking about. He got to stay off the. He got to stay off the weed. He got to stay off the goddamn drugs.
I thought I couldn't read for a second. I was like, boy,
that was him.
I remember taking riff. Goddamn.
You know our chat is kind of illiterate, and he's the head of the bunch right now. He's the head of the bunch right now.
Exactly.
All right. So, you have anything else you want to say about the CMA? Because right now we just kind of waiting for it to be over to be told.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just going to tick away, and hopefully things will work out in Microsoft favor. You know,
I think it will. I think it's I want to say done deal because nothing ever done deal. Well, so we're gonna go to Gamescom right now, and before we start playing the videos. I know you watched it. I've seen a couple things. I've seen a lot. I've seen actually a lot that I actually did like. And I put a poll up, and I think it was 60% that said they were excited for Gamescom, and I was probably in the 40% that said no. I wasn't really too excited for it, but I started watching stuff. I started seeing stuff. I seen the Starfield trailer, and I was like, okay, I'm ready. But I also seen this. I'm not gonna show a video. I'm gonna show a screenshot. Boy. Mortal Kombat is on a different level right now.
Yes,
it
is.
They are not playing fair. They are not playing fair. You didn't get the music reference? No, I did not get the goddamn.
I remember. I think it was like a rock group back in the day where Dirty Deeds, something like that.
Yeah.
Done dirt cheap or something. Yeah, I remember. AC/DC. Yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah, I knew it sounded familiar.
He go B's and hey, Business Ray. It's all love. bro, I may be Hispanic, but I ain't cleaning shit. Miss me with that cleaning house cleaning. I'm about to say something. I didn't feel like getting in trouble.
Back in black. Yeah.
Okay, AC/DC. All right. So I seen Mortal Kombat. Actually, I seen Tekken too. I wish I'd have got a screenshot. But Tekken, Mortal Kombat. So fighting games are back this year. You got the Killer Instinct HD remake or whatever it's called, new gen, whatever they want to call it, but it's coming. So Street Fighter came out. So I think we getting back in the days, fighters was one of the top genres, and now I think we're close. We're getting back to it, and I hope Microsoft or Xbox find a way to either buy Iron Galaxy or whoever to just make Killer Instinct. So we can have our own fighting game. We ain't gotta worry about it. So you can have the big four of fighting games here right now, and that's kind of how I kind of want it, and but that's one of the things I've seen. But I also seen I know we talking about Gamescom, but I had to put this in there. A lot of people on Twitter, you know how that goes. They was capping just 2 weeks ago. People saying, why doesn't Xbox have advertisements? I don't think I think it's gonna be in rough shape. Even earlier this week, people were crying about a split screen, which I made a video short about, and I had Phil talking to Grums or whatever his name is on that scene from Men's Society, like, you fucked up, right? You fucked up. So I came across this. I think it was actually from Vic himself that Vic posted it or somebody posted. Well, I think Vic did. This right here. This is a known PlayStation cocksucker.
Mm-hmm.
He caps and he swear he's an insider, but none of his information ever true. The thing about him is he always saying he's selling his Xbox. What is this? Starfield is a damn I want you to read it. I want you to read it.
Starfield is so damn good. I was compelled to purchase a brand new Xbox Series X console, Diablo 4, Starfield Premium Edition bundle for just 450 pounds, I'm supposing, which arrived yesterday. Amazon UK currently sell exact bundles for 575 pounds. September 1st cannot come soon enough. Woo!
Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on. Are the ponies over here? Are they just are they giving up?
They're prepping their audience. They're prepping their audience. We're about to flip on y'all. Just yeah. We're about to flip on you.
So they just the funny thing is, and as I'll be talking to some people and I'll be like, the Xbox community is gonna be like, hey, y'all, come on over here with open arms. Instead of just kicking him in his stomach when he needs to be. But they gonna knowing them, they want to be the friendliest people in the world and find a way to let him come over and oh, now he wants to talk good about Starfield. They just gonna turn his back on you in a month, though. But here go another one that I seen also.
Oh boy. Told my girl she could play Starfield on my Xbox, but she didn't want to. Said I'd be on it all the time when it came out, so she didn't want to watch. So she traded in her PS5, got herself an Xbox Series S and Starfield pre-order. Still shocked, but plus side can play together now. Oh, how adorable!
How they playing together when it's a single player game? But we're not. We're gonna leave that alone. We're gonna leave that alone. But I seen that, I was like, oh hell no, we not. They start trading Xbox PlayStations now to play Starfield. Like, oh man, y'all down that bad right now. We told y'all a long time ago to get an Xbox. Don't wait till now. You want to let the last minute to get one. We've been told y'all this. Get an Xbox.
So, I seen a comment somewhere. I think it was a GameStop employee saying they couldn't keep Xbox on the shelves, but they got a ton of PS5s coming in.
I believe it.
Yeah,
I believe it.
You mean do Trey Freezy?
Yeah, do Trey Freezy for me.
Trey Freezy. The fact that Xbox doing 3 days of Gamescom, you love to see it. Exactly, I love to see it. I couldn't stand yesterday. I started out with what is it, Call of Duty 3, and everything else was just like all that anime stuff. I literally fell asleep.
Well, what happened? I didn't. What are you talking about? The Jeff Keighley Open Night Live?
Yeah, I fell asleep.
It started strong for me, and then the guy got on stage talking about GTA 6 doing the Starfield thing. Phil came up there, and Ty came up there, and I think I seen Crimson Desert. I don't know where that's gonna be, but that looks good as hell. That's one of the games I was like, damn, that looks good as hell. Let's see. Should I even read Blake? I guess he wrote. He wrote.
Soul Halo Xbox theme should be Money Talk by AC/DC. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Squiggles, I've been really not enjoying the negativity around Xbox lately. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can't please everybody. That's all to it. That's all it is. The Series S parity narrative is dumb. It really is. That's a powerful little box there.
It is.
Adidas, Destinus Pony Media working for IGN. The questions he asked Phil today, people said they were good, but they were pony type questions.
Yeah. He was, and his jokes were falling flat too. And
yeah.
I know people didn't like the Xbox On interview because they say they threw them light balls, but the thing about it is, it kind of was like they was, but you can tell those guys was kind of real Xbox fans.
Yeah,
but, and they are Microsoft. That Xbox is owned by Microsoft.
I saw even Phil really kind of hesitated to answer some of the questions. You know what I mean? But he did it. He's a good sport.
Yeah.
Vic, them ponies are happy. This game is not multiplayer because I'll hunt every one of them and make them walk the plank to outer space.
Oh, we'll do that together, Vic. If they ever bring
they would get jumped on.
If they ever bring a multiplayer mod to this game, you talking about a game that to me, I know my friends that are like Bethesda hardcore Bethesda friends, they hate when I say this because the way Fallout 76 went. But this to me would be like the perfect multiplayer game. Like it's so the universe is so big, it'd be the perfect oh man, it's just
I honestly
think about Guardians of the Galaxy. That's what I'm thinking about right now. But
I honestly think if it goes along really well, I think they'll probably bring co-op to it. And if they do, it's a wrap. And if they do co-op, say co-op / PvP, it's a wrap.
It's kind of like I thought Cyberpunk, which they had it in the development for the multiplayer for Cyberpunk, but they scrapped it when everything just went haywire with them.
Yeah.
So I just want. They said ESO.
Yeah. Elder Scrolls Online. What are they working on? Because they'll be able to. If they was able to get Starfield,
something.
that would be so awesome.
They had a leak for a job description or application or whatever it is a couple months back. I don't know what they're working on, but hey, I wouldn't mind a Starfield MMO. I don't think nobody else would. And wouldn't mind it either.
I wouldn't mind either. Okay, and so Halo, you do have good taste in music.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put this on there quickly.
Oh yeah.
This is the specs for Forza. Where is? I'll take this shit out. Yeah. So these are the specs for Forza, and yeah, the SSD. You know how they were talking about Ratchet and Clank? They couldn't run without the SSD. It looks to me that Forza can't run without the SSD because when it's in the Xbox Series S and X, it's an SSD. And if you see the specs right here, the minimum specs, it says SSD across the board right there.
Yeah.
And if the ideal is ME SSD, so I'll be able to run it on Ultra. But yeah, this is great.
The NVMe, that's like a higher speed SSD, correct?
Yeah, that's the real fast one. Yeah, that's the one that's inside like the Xbox Series X and everything.
Yeah. So
these are the specs for it, and hey, I don't know that any of y'all see the video for Forza yet, but oh man, that looks good. I'm waiting for that. I can't wait for that. That's really the game I'm waiting for this year. Let's see. Let's see. So we're just going through stuff real quick right now, and then we're gonna get to the video. This right here was also announced that the Fallout show will be on Amazon Prime, and it'll be coming out next year. I'm excited. I'm always down to watch game movies or game shows or anything like that. So
yeah,
I'll be there day one. So
definitely. I've been watching the Jack Ryan series, so that's good that's good shit for me.
Yeah, I think I called Jack. Was it Jack Reacher? The Reacher, whatever it's called. I've seen that one.
Okay. Yeah.
I've been meaning to get to it. I just haven't the time. Yeah. So let's read some of the chat before we keep going.
Adidas Pony would rather swing around New York than visit 1,000 planets. Yeah, they would. The same old skyscrapers. Mitchie, it seems to me other Xbox content creators gave Destin and his pony and IGN tendencies a pass just because he covered publicly available information on the ABK acquisition. Shaking my head.
That is true.
So Halo. So where's Demon and others at? Demon had to take care of a situation at his home. So you just
there's
got
no others. That's
it's just Ray and myself.
Yeah, no Demon. Well, Dev would be on, but he also got a home disaster that he's going through. So hey, it's hot out here right now. So it is what it is. Right
got to take care of home priorities. Trey Freezy, I heard that Towerborn game might be good.
I have a video saved from Jez, I think.
I seen it. It looked nice.
I haven't seen it yet, so I don't want to put anything on it. But I did hear it might look good, so I'm gonna watch it after the show. In Jed's video to see exactly how it looks.
Squiggles, it looks better than GT7 by miles. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
It plays better too.
And the fact that Phil Spencer was saying, you're going to have ray tracing, in it and all of the details. I mean, that's why there's no quote unquote refresh for the Series X. They did everything they had to do as far as the S is concerned. But Phil was like, this will give the creators to fully develop and utilize everything that's in the hardware to extract maximum amount. Sorry about that, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Okay, and Richie said Fallout coming to the West Coast. Fire.
Yes,
it's Los Angeles. There it goes.
Reacher is amazing.
Yes,
Whoop kid. Jake Reacher is an amazing show. Is it Jake or is it Jack? I didn't know.
Either one of them. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay, so let's see. Do we have any more? That's 2K. None of y'all want to hear about 2K. There's another thing that I ran across right here. It's two things I want to talk about this on. Because they remastering this Star Wars game right here, which I didn't play, so I don't have too much skin in the game for this one. But they also, I want to say re-releasing, because I don't feel like they did too much to it. Turok 3. They have showed that they showed a lot of it, but they showed the whole goddamn trailer, and it looks like Turok from the back of the day. Let me be totally honest. It did look good, and I was like, ew. like you see like your kid taking shit as a diaper and stuff. You pick it up, you're like, ew. But maybe it would lead to a real Turok coming back, an actual new gen Turok coming. So some of those things, sometimes you do have to just support those blindly because you don't know what the plan is. So, but ew. That's all I got to say on that one. But what do you think about these two?
I honestly didn't see the Dark Forces, but I do like Star Wars, so I'm quite sure that would be good. Now, Turok, my God, I have a history with that, and I mean, it's got to look better. It's got to look better.
I didn't even clip the video because how bad it looked.
Yeah,
it was not good. Like when I say it was it was bad. I might show it at the end of the show. It wasn't good at all.
The only ones I feel like that could get a pass with old the old style, the 8-bit or 16-bit or even 32-bit would be like the Dooms and the Quakes, from back in the day. But even those are cleaner looking. It's still basic, but it's still cleaner looking.
The voices were off. It's like the voice wasn't even synced. Maybe with the video I was watching, I swear the voice wasn't synced with the face and everything. And I was like, but for Foxy Gaming, I forgot to put this earlier, but this is for you, Foxy.
I've been a PlayStation dick sucker since the PlayStation 1 days.
Yes, sir. So let's get to the first video. We're gonna be starting and stopping the video the whole time when I feel it's something that we want to discuss. So let me know, chat, if y'all can hear it or not.
A busy job, but our next guest took time from his busy schedule to pay us a visit. Joining us here on Gamescom Studio, the head of Xbox himself, Phil Spencer.
Hey, how's it going?
Going well. It's good to have you here on the set to talk about Xbox.
It's awesome to be here at Gamescom. I haven't been since 2017.
Really?
So yeah, were you here last year?
Nope, I skipped last year.
I am like just jazzed. It's so cool to see everybody, and it's fantastic to be at Gamescom. I guess the biggest consumer game show on the planet.
It's huge. Yeah. You know what else was cool to see? That
What?
Starfield presentation that you and Todd introed a little bit
It's
ago.
all Todd.
Yeah.
I was there to intro Todd.
Yeah.
That's my job.
You were the setup guy.
I carry his bag and I intro him.
Starfield's a huge moment for Xbox, obviously. When is the last time Xbox has had a moment this big?
I think, I think everything, every month, every time we're doing something that changes.
Okay. That's kind of one of those questions that, what the fuck? When the last time Xbox had a game this big?
Yeah, that's why I said he didn't really want to answer it. Like he wasn't vibing with it, but like I said, he took it on the chin and just kept going with it. It's like he trying to like throw shots.
Yeah, we had Halo. Like Halo came out, was it last year, the year before? Like we didn't have. Now last year was kind of dry, 2022, but it was the year before Halo came out. So it's.
Well, you know, Halo. Then you have Forza. You know what I mean? Even with this new Age of Empires that just came out, you know what I mean? Like these are good games.
You didn't have Flight Simulator. You didn't have a whole bunch
oh my goodness, Flight Simulator.
You didn't have a whole bunch of AAA games to come out and AAA visuals and budget, and
it's always trying to just kick them when they down, you know. And
right now
we're not
even
down.
Yeah,
you know,
we're up right now.
He's trying to just get us down to that level. It's not going to happen, y'all. Sony ain't gonna have nothing for y'all. They ain't gonna have nothing for you. Period.
Even Mitchie said, "What kind of questions is that?" Adidas said, "Dustin's asking pony questions." IGN wrote. Squiggly said, "IGN wrote the questions." Maybe. All right, let's go because I don't want to keep stopping it because we do have another video to watch.
Yeah,
and we shouldn't be here that long, but we're gonna make it through it.
Hopefully, enhances a customer's experience on Xbox is important. You think about big new IP that has launched on the platform. I might go back to like Gears 1. I don't know, like a game that is brand new IP. It's Todd's first game in the BGS team as part of Xbox launching on the platform. It's a big moment, and I'm proud that we were able to give them time and really, really happy with the results. You have a build.
Yeah.
But you're not playing because you're working.
I don't know what I'm allowed to say about it, so I don't want to break embargo.
Have you booted it?
I have turned it on.
That's an embargo break. Like,
oh, no. Well, I'm blacklisted now. Oh, well. Sorry, Todd. Baldur's Gate 3 is the talk of the town right now.
Great game.
You know,
Why are we
this
talking about Baldur's
RPG comes
Gate?
along, kind of takes the internet by storm. Do you think it's set expectations for Starfield, or did it steal a little bit of the thunder?
I don't think it has anything to do with Starfield. I mean, great games coming out. It's a good thing for the industry. First, congrats to Larian and the team. I think it's like a 97 rated game or something. As somebody who finished the original Baldur's Gate.
Wow.
Okay. My issue with this is, why are we talking about a game that's not on Xbox right now?
Mm-hmm.
Why is this even brought up?
That's the $1 million question.
It makes no sense. We're talking about what. I digress. Let's keep going. I'm not gonna rage. I'm not gonna rage. I'm trying my hardest not to.
We got shorts for that. We got shorts for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, a video's coming out the next 2 days. A real video's coming out. I just need to figure out what I want to do. So much information. I don't know what I want to attack first. But
Controlled rage.
Yes, sir. I'm trying my hardest. Let's go.
And Baldur's Gate 2, and what was the expansion for Baldur's Gate 1? Forgotten Shores or something. Like, I'm a huge Baldur's Gate fan, and to see a team spend the time to make, I think, a true next iteration of a classic gaming franchise is always just great for the industry.
Speaking of next iterations, Skyrim came out 12 years ago. Just did the anniversary edition, and it's been supported by an amazing modding community.
Yeah.
Has the same thought been put towards Starfield and supporting it into the future?
Absolutely. And I don't want to disclose what the team has been thinking about, but obviously when you're BGS and you've seen the legs and that support that Skyrim gets even today, right? When you look at what the modders have done, it went into the thinking about what Starfield should be. And like proof will be out in terms of how people receive the game. But our hope is that it is another game that's around a decade plus longer later after it launches, and people are still enjoying it.
I think the last time you were in the hot seat was over.
Is this the hot seat right now?
Yeah, the hot seat.
Okay.
Over here on IGN. But you were at our friends Kind of Funny and doing the XCast around the launch of Redfall.
Yeah.
Which, was obviously problematic at launch. Have any internal processes or procedures been changed to?
What you gotta say?
I mean, he's bringing up old. It's like you can't let it go. You can't let it go. It's stupidity. It's pure stupidity. The man explained himself. It won't happen again. There'll be more involved. It happened right during the acquisition, so they didn't have enough time. Everything is understood, but God Almighty, he just keeps bringing it up like.
But you know what? At the end of the day, Phil answered the question.
Yeah.
He went and took it on. He went and took it on the chin. It's another part of this interview.
Mm-hmm.
After we get through this, that it seemed a little bit. I think that's the one that most people seen, because that's the one he kind of addresses the CMA and everything.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the one that most people seen, because I didn't know it was 2 interviews until Dirt said it on the show. Like, it's 2 of them, so I had to go. So I think that's one most people seen. P. Hines also had one, but I don't know if we'll be able to get to that one. But we're gonna try, guys. Let's go.
To make sure that sort of reaction or issue doesn't arise again.
Well, we're always learning in everything we do, no doubt about that. I would say that, and I've shared some of this, but with Redfall, it was more of us not using our internal processes that were in place already, just because of when integration happened. I'm not using COVID as an excuse, but we did close the ZeniMax acquisition, and then everybody got sent home, and it was just not as easy as maybe some of the earlier companies, studios that we'd acquired in terms of integrating in our process. But that's all on us. So I'm not trying to deflect any of the criticism. But absolutely, anytime we launch anything, and we're going to learn from the launch of Starfield, we're going to learn from the launch of Forza, and we reevaluate our process, because we want to make sure we're exceeding customers' expectations with everything we do.
Yeah, I'm always sort of curious about that. Like, what causes that result? Like, is it the cert process?
I bet you are.
Like, what wall is hit where that sort of stuff is missed? So I appreciate you being candid about it.
Yeah, and I'd say one of the things that was helpful for us with Starfield,
Dustin can't move his fucking neck.
Long working relationship with BGS, which you know well. Like, if you go back to the original Xbox, like in what we've done with those teams. So the relationship between Todd, BGS, and our platform team was just stronger than it was with Harvey, not because of, and the team at Arcane, not because of anything other than just relationships. Like, we've just known them longer. So Todd brought in the team brought in the ATG group early to start working on Starfield, and that's on us. Like, we should have done that with Arcane. We should have helped them more in the development process, and also just made it clear that shipping a first-party game has a different level of expectation. That it's not always true that every team that comes into being part of a first party is aware of when it launches.
They don't got no chapters
about where we are with Starfield.
What the fuck is that chapter on IGN?
The review codes last week, so we're giving reviewers plenty of time to spend time with the game, and I think all of that's just a sign of the confidence that we have.
You tricked me into breaking embargo. Thanks.
That's right. That's right. You're done. No, we do really appreciate people playing and giving us feedback. Like, the build that you have, it's not actually the final build. So we're always taking feedback and refining back in, and this is an important part of the process. So thank you for at least loading the game.
Oh, I played like an hour, but I got this whole thing. I got an interview with Phil Spencer to plan for. Another game here, though, that we got to see DCD.
I didn't see this video, so I didn't know Dustin was asking these questions.
Yeah,
it seemed backhanded.
They are.
But big improvement graphically from what we saw at Summer.
It's venomous.
I am curious, though. What are your thoughts on how Forza Motorsport sets itself apart?
Now we ask a regular question.
I'll start with Turn 10. I think from the beginning of Turn 10, when that studio was formed, they've always been a technical showcase for us. A gentleman named Chris Tector is the tech architect for us there, and has just done a great job of getting everything out of the hardware. I'm a huge motorsport fan. I've been from the time we launched that. So I've been playing builds and seeing the progress that they've been making. And I think you're right. Like, graphically, where they are right now, it's stunning. The game, what they're doing with ray tracing and other things, But I always love that they Turn 10 has been able to start with motorsport, expand to Horizon, which Forza Horizon's now kind of a top tier Xbox franchise. I think you can't argue about that. It's just like the number of players that game builds, their relationship with Playground and what they're doing with Fable. And it's just been awesome to see how Turn 10, a studio that was literally just kind of homegrown within Xbox, has turned into such a force for us.
Got any teases for Fable, seeing you brought it up?
Before we keep going, what was that in the chat going on? With the gay rat guy?
No idea.
Did somebody snipe him or something?
Let me check.
It's not showing. On my phone.
Yeah, Squiggles. Thank you.
All right, I don't even know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it was basically one thing was N, the next comment was B, and then the next comment was a dot, a period. So
what does that mean?
I have no idea.
If y'all know what it means, let me know.
Squiggle said he's an architect. I don't know. I sniped him. Just some spam, probably. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
We're going to be getting that, especially with
some trolls. Trolls will be trolls. Don't worry about it. All right, let's go.
I'll let the team. I was actually on Project Ego, the first Fable that we launched, which I find some humor in. The code name was Project Ego with all the personalities involved. But it's nice to see the team kind of embracing what was Fable, the humor, the kind of choice and consequence and everything. So really looking forward to showing more.
Yeah. I really enjoyed the trailer you showed also.
Thanks.
The last reveal. But going back to Forza, you actually dropped the number. So is Forza Motorsport becoming a service platform, or like what's with the change?
Yeah, the team service platform, I hesitate a little bit because I think there's a lot of loadedness in
Games
like what that means. I think what we see with Forza is the evolution of the experience as much about the tech as it is tracks and cars. And we know that when people make an investment in the game, they want to make sure we continue to support the game. And in some ways, when you put a numeral on the end of the franchise, it instantly says, okay, well, now you need to move to like Forza N+1. And it's like, no, we want this to be a place that people feel like they can invest their time, they can invest their experience, and know that this is a place that we're going to be investing in Forza Motorsport for years to come.
You've had a ton of reveals. Avowed was revealed.
Yeah.
What else do I have on?
South of Midnight.
Perfect Dark, South of Midnight,
yeah.
Hellblade 2, Senua's Sacrifice. Can you tell us more about the rest of 2023 and beyond, and sort of like what that's looking like for Xbox?
What I can say is we're going to have more beats to talk about more of what we do because the content lineup is so strong. And I say that completely recognizing that 2022 wasn't so strong. But, we have our biggest booth here at Gamescom, and we have a huge presence. I think there's like 30 plus playable games on our floor. A lot of first party games. Towerborn's here, Ara's here. Forza is so like it's awesome to see the footprint that we have in the game portfolio from our first party, from partners, from Game Pass, all of it. So I think what you're going to see from us.
I mean, it was me. I'll be asking questions about Starfield right now.
Yeah, I mean, like
talk about our games around I still call it E3 around the E3 timeframe. This
all
year,
gas, no brakes.
Let's
go.
We did our showcase. We're here in the biggest we've ever been at Gamescom, and you're going to see more regular times to talk about our games because the portfolio is deep enough that we can support that.
Matt Booty promised us 4.
Yeah,
are you on track
for this year?
Well, let's see.
Yeah,
what he said. Yeah, 4 first party per year.
We more than that this year. If we start with Hi-Fi, Minecraft Legends, Redfall. Maybe people don't want to give us credit for Redfall. I get it, but I understand. Starfield, Forza. We just dropped Age 4 console last night.
Yeah,
awesome. I'm going to play that. And then going into next year, absolutely. Like we have talked about it as an aspiration. Now we talk about it as our plan.
Okay.
Damn.
Got it.
Damn, he's hardcore with that answer.
Yeah, that was a bar right there.
Mm-hmm.
He just basically told y'all, yeah, we've been talking about it for a while. Now it's in fruition now. It's what it is now. So he's basically he said guarantee like Joe Namath without saying guarantee.
Yeah.
Phil over talking shit now.
Yeah.
He talking shit now because he knows Sony can't match that output. He knows it. Shit, they not matching it right now. Not even this year.
No.
So they better hope Spider-Man don't get delayed. I'm just gonna put that out there. They better
Even
hope
well, I mean, even if it was, I mean, it's not going to change anything.
What they got next year then? Exactly.
It's a big question mark.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, let's continue because this video almost over.
Big news, everybody. I don't know if you heard. Final Fantasy 14 is finally coming to Xbox.
I got to go to the show.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
I've been covering that story for like a decade. Like,
Yeah.
since I started at IGN.
You've been a proponent for it.
Yeah, that community is so welcoming. It's an amazing community.
Being there with at the Final Fantasy Fan Fest thing was awesome. First time I'd ever been. It's just incredible.
And they're stoked about it coming to Xbox.
And so is Yoshi, which is great. Yeah.
Now you hinted that other games.
Did I hint, or was it the CEO of Square that?
The CEO of Square.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure who was clear on who was hinting.
So where's Final Fantasy 7? Are we going to get 16? What does that mean?
I recognize that when people buy an Xbox, they want to make sure the great games that they want to play are coming.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's any publisher out there where that hasn't been true, Square is one of the top profiles. So, like Sarah Bond and I know, like, fly to Tokyo, have conversations, and we've spent a lot of time with Square. There's obviously business deals and relationships that will have to get worked through on certain games, but I'll say it was really great to have the CEO of Square and Yoshi there to just talk about their commitment to Xbox, because I can say, like, I'm the head of Xbox, blah, blah, blah. But having the CEO of one of the third parties make a commitment to the platform, I thought was a really meaningful step. So you'll hear more. I'm not going to push them. Like, they're going to have to find their own rhythm. But having him make a commitment to Xbox was really important, both to me, and I've heard it from the community to the community as well. And 14 was more of a commitment.
Yeah, you can tell me off the air, but we got to go right now. Phil, don't go anywhere. We're going to have a few more questions for you. Thank you for watching, everybody. For more on all things gaming, keep it right here at Gamescom with IGN.
And
that's going to be hurting Sony so bad, because once they start releasing these Final Fantasies, like Final Fantasy 7 and all the other games that they're known for, on a PlayStation as quote unquote exclusives, now coming to they're expanding their horizons and coming to Xbox and other platforms. Oh man, they got to be hurting. They got to be hurting.
I'm just really happy for the Xbox who actually do like those games. I'm not a big JRPG fan, or really I'm not a big Square fan. Really after the Tomb Raider's gone.
But it's a lot of guys out there
they
love those JRPGs, and I mean, this is right up the alley. Up the alley.
That's probably their top. And speaking of that, I see Payday right there. Payday, they had Ice-T and everything. That was pretty neat.
And Game Pass. Hey now.
Okay, which one was it? Was it this one? It was the one, right? That's not my that's not my premium. It's not my YouTube Red or premium account. Oh no, I gotta watch a commercial of whatever this jack crap is. Oh, it's Persona.
Persona 3. Yeah,
I still don't care.
Here we go.
All right, let's see. Boom. I will. I'm not against it, Squiggly. I just literally don't have time. I'm not gonna lie to you. I literally my time is limited, so I kind of just if I try something new and if it bombs, I'm pissed off.
Look at Destin starting his interview with Jim Ryan. So tell me about yourself. Like they're on a hot date or something,
Yeah. What do you like? Where do you work? Where are you from? Look at that.
Oh, boy.
There you go. Trey Freaks to talk that shit, Phil.
Yeah.
See, and when Phil started getting comfortable, that's when he started unloading with information.
He was just letting it out. Like, come on, man.
Let's see. Let's see. I get it. There's definitely a time to yeah. So it's just one of those things. One day I will, and it probably I'll do it this year. I'll find one that's definitely my type, and I technically isn't Elden Ring a
Yeah.
Japanese game that I
Uh-huh.
enjoyed that. So I mean, but I know what you I know you talking about like a Final Fantasy type deal, but I will. I'll commit to one this year. Uh-oh.
So there we go.
Biggest booth ever at Gamescom this year, and we're thrilled to have Phil Spencer with us to talk about some of their exciting partnerships and to answer some of the tough questions fans have been curious about. Ladies and gentlemen, Phil Spencer right here with me. How are you doing?
Awesome. I'm looking at all the people. This is such a cool setup because all the people on the Gamescom floor are right there. It's cool. I appreciate you guys having a booth here on the floor. It's awesome.
So we're going to talk hardware services and such, but you just had this big announcement about some sort of CMA issue where you're partnering with Ubisoft. What does that mean for
Move
video
your fucking
games?
neck.
Like if the Activision deal closes, can you just explain it to me because I don't get it?
I swear.
Fundamentally,
he has,
we
oh my
are
God.
trying to bring more games to more people, and we think doing the deal with Ubisoft, which frees up one of the concerns at the CMA, which is the UK regulatory board where acquisitions get handled, will allow more games to go to more people. We've always thought we would do that as well, but Ubisoft's a good partner. We know them. They're independent from us. So we say any kind of concerns that we may dictate where the games go, hopefully is alleviated now, and allow us to continue to move forward. And what we're working on with the deal, we still have work to do there, but we think it's a good step, bring more games to more people, which has been what this is about.
So if I want to play this, is it just cloud streaming or will
Yes.
it have an impact on Game Pass?
It is the rights that will go to Ubisoft when the deal closes are the cloud streaming rights for ABK games.
So Call of Duty, I can still boot that up on Game Pass potentially once the deal closes.
Yeah, on ABK, I'm going to a different answer now, just because the way you asked that. I want to make sure people know that there's work to actually move games to Game Pass. So for people who think like the deal's going to close
October 18th,
then everything's available to Game Pass. That's not true. Like so, and it hasn't been true in other acquisitions that we've done. Like there's work for us to go do, just mechanical work for us to go do. So it will take us time, definitely time, to get the games in portfolio. But this has nothing to do with making native games available in Game Pass. This is all about the Ubisoft relationship. Is all about the cloud streaming rights for ABK games.
Well, that
ABK being Activision Blizzard King. It's really Activision and Blizzard since they have the kind of pay-to-play games.
That makes me feel a lot better. Thanks, CMA, for making it super confusing. But anyway.
But let me say, it's in addition to other deals that we've done, right? Like GeForce and Boosteroid, Ubitus, other deals. I think there's like some GeForce announcements going out now about our PC games starting to hit their... So if you're a GeForce Now subscriber and you're a Game Pass subscriber, you're starting to be able to stream the PC versions of those games, which I think is an awesome part of this as well. Getting more games to more people has been what this is about. Not taking games away from PlayStation. I know there's like, that's not what it is. We look at the success of Xbox as how many people are playing Xbox games, and that's important to us.
Yeah, I mean, if you took them off PlayStation, you would literally lose money.
That we would.
Doesn't
Yeah, it's never been in the plan. I mean, I've had to wear a suit and tie. People have like seen all that stuff.
You look
not
very,
there anymore.
You look very fancy. Let's talk Xbox Series X. So the console's 3 years old.
So
where are we at with the timeline?
Before they start talking about Xbox Series X, something did come to my mind. I don't know that we actually talk about it. I know we talked about it backstage. For Forza, it was a new wheel announced. A new wheel manufacturer actually was announced. Moza, who's one of the most up and coming wheel manufacturers. So I don't think Thrustmaster, Logitech, and Fanatec, they announced support for the for Forza. I don't think they announced anything new, and that's sad because every time a GT or something come out, especially Thrustmaster, they always announcing, oh, we got this PlayStation wheel, but we haven't had an Xbox wheel since probably I don't know when. It was a while ago.
Well,
and
now I will say, Fanatec does have a direct drive for the Xbox.
It does,
but it just needs to be updated badly. How expensive is that base?
Man,
that is like $649.
So the Moza will, but the Moza bundle, because it's a bundle,
right?
It's $400.
Right.
Now there are add-ons like the clutch, the shifter, the H pattern shifter, and brake stiffener. And the digital dashboard and all that. That's
Mhm.
all extra, but you get a pretty good package for the $400, and we need another competitor in that space. And since we have the best circuit racer coming, why wouldn't they known for years about this coming? So it's not like it just was sprung on them for the other guys. So Moza is coming now. People got like the Simped and a whole bunch of other people got reviews of it up right now, and they're really favorable reviews. So y'all, if y'all into sim racing, go check that. Go check Moza, Moza. They have an Xbox wheel now. Before we start back, let's read these comments.
I mean, Bethesda games didn't immediately go into Game Pass until some weeks later.
Correct.
Bethesda games were already in Game Pass at one point.
Though,
yeah, so it was an easier process. He's a pure pony bot.
He didn't have nothing else to say. He just wanted to talk shit about Dustin.
Yeah. I think there's PC ones that work on Xbox also, right? Yes. You could get any wheel, whether it's PlayStation supported or Xbox supported, but either or they both work on PC.
Yeah, they all work on PC, but not the other way around.
No,
it's not the other way around.
So in order to say like I have a Podium F1. It's PlayStation and PC, but it's in the actual wheel itself, not in the wheel, but the actual base, right? So now when I snatch off that wheel and put on an Xbox wheel, the chip is in the Xbox wheel. It'll recognize the Xbox, and then boom, I can play any and everything on the Xbox. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I have a TX, and it can go back and forth for PC to Xbox. So it's just one of those things. They just don't have a lot of them. I don't even know why they split them up. I'm pretty sure they can put the chip in it for both of them.
Yeah, see, I have it. The main chip is in basically for PlayStation. It's in the actual base. But when you snatch off the wheel and you put on, say, an Xbox wheel, see that all the Xbox compatible wheels have the chip in it, so it'll sense it. So I can run all three if I wish, but it costs. So
Ricky Jason, we didn't see you earlier.
Just tuning in. Why y'all pause on that Doughboy?
Because I had something that I wanted to talk about that I didn't want to forget. All right, let's go.
And of the console, are we at the beginning? Are we in the middle?
I think we're kind of at the end of the beginning, like if that makes any sense. I think the kind of supply issues early on lengthened the beginning to some extent, both on cost as well as just availability. I think from a game dev standpoint, not just us, but third parties, you're really just now starting to see the swell of games that got slowed up through COVID production now starting to launch. I think we have like 85 games launching like in the industry between now and like tomorrow, right? It seems like there's so many games coming right now that we're starting to get through the beginning of this generation and hopefully into a place where as an owner of a console, you've got games that are taking full advantage of the hardware and are great games for people to go play. And I look at the lineup over the rest of this year from third parties alone, and it's fantastic.
What's next for gaming hardware? Like, are better graphics still enough to differentiate?
I think better graphics, more realistic feel will always be important. I also love that different form factors are coming out. I thought what Valve did with the Steam Deck was awesome. I'm traveling with my ROG Ally when I'm here, having a great time playing games. I feel like it's a remote Xbox for me, right? I log in, my community's there, my games are there. All devs should support cross saves, so that's to you, Remnant 2 team. I'm playing a ton of Remnant 2, but I can't move to PC. But I just love the fact that I'm able to take my save games where I go and play. So I love that hardware is becoming more diverse, both in price point and in form factor and usability, so that more people are playing.
Do you have any news about some sort of mid-generation refresh for Xbox?
No. We're doing right now the increased storage on the Series S.
The black
The black one, yeah. That's what we actually call it. Is the black? But the
looks awesome.
Yeah, it does. It looks great. But no, like I said, we're kind of at the end of the beginning in my mind. So I think we need to let devs settle on this hardware and get the most out of it. But in terms of increased frame rate, increased resolution, I just look at what goes on PC with high-end GPUs, high-end CPUs. And it's not always just about pixel count or frame resolution. I think there's lighting techniques. There's a bunch of things that go into what makes a game look
Ozzy Oz here.
And we have a ton of headroom as an industry there.
The Baldur's Gate 3 team brought up some issues with Xbox Series S and split screen getting it to work properly. I know the Forza team announced that it won't launch with split screen, I believe.
Local split screen. Yeah, split screen. Yeah.
Local split screen. So
or even online split screen. Yeah.
Is there some future where you allow developers just to launch on the Series X versus S? Because there's the parity clause right now, and I'm curious, will that ever be loosened up?
There he goes.
I want to decouple these issues a little bit.
Yeah. There you go.
Break it down.
The decision to do split screen or not is a creative decision, a dev decision. So if we think about like Forza, it has nothing to do with any kind of hardware thing on S and X. Just where they wanted to focus their time. We obviously see the data in terms of how many people play local co-op for games. I love local co-op. Shout out to Vampire Survivors that just launched it. Fantastic. But there's also just let's go where the play is in terms of where we're going to focus our.
Phil just called y'all some goddamn liars.
And Trey Freezy, I just realized he said, "Don't worry about online split screen." I mean, really.
He basically said, "Y'all lying. Y'all just ain't had time to do it.
Yeah,
y'all ain't got around to it." He used his own studio and he didn't throw him under the bus, but he said, "Hey, their focus was on other shit."
So. Exactly. I mean, it is what it is. If you can't, if like you play Forza Horizon, so you can see the actual other person there. Like, what do you need a split screen for? It doesn't make sense.
I am a grown adult.
Exactly.
I am not calling my friends over or anybody to the house. The closest I will get would be my kids. But at the end of the day, I will probably just buy them a
console.
They got. They'll be on a different room. We'll do it that way. We're not going. I want the whole TV stream. I don't want half of it. So, thank you, Phil, for clearing that up. So if I hear that goddamn narrative again of them saying, "Oh, it's the Series X is the reason we can't do split screen," because that's what Dustin was hitting to. If nobody realized what Dustin was doing, he was trying to trick Phil into saying that it's the Series X is the reason that they can't do split screen. And Phil shut that shit down just there. I'm just gonna put that out there. Phil shut that shit down. Let's read the chat before we keep going.
Thank you, Phil. Of course. This is why Phil, the GOAT. J-Dub was saying PS5 Pro will be the most powerful console yesterday on Z's show. So he admitted PS5 is dog shit.
The homie Jay Rembert.
Yep, they're scared of Starfield. Of course.
Hey Jay, is that your picture on Twitter? Is that your actual face? Are you like 60 years old? I don't know if that's just somebody else or something else. I need to. I be seeing on Jay. Me and Jay interact on Twitter. I didn't know that actual picture, and I'm like, oh shit. I don't know. Please don't be a troll. Nah, it's not. Okay, because that dude look like he's 60-some years old. Like, yeah, Jay old as Okay.
K the Barbarian, you guys think only adults play video games? Kids still do enjoy playing games with their friends, and friends still get together to play games together. That's true, but I mean,
I think he misunderstood what I said.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that kids don't play games. Never said that. What I'm saying is, as far as split screen goes, it's one of the how they want to put it, the most underutilized feature they have. That's why they are skipping it. They're gonna put it in. Don't get me wrong, it should be in, but it's not a concern right now. It's really not.
That's Lovie Smith from the he used to coach for the Bears. I remember him.
What's Lovie Smith at?
For Jay Rembert. When you said the old man, 60 something looking.
Was that Lovey?
Yeah.
They did not look like Lovey Smith because that's why I seen him last year coaching for the Texans. I gotta go look at that later on. All right.
He said he'll change it.
No, I don't need you to change it. I just didn't know that you would not. Let's see. So Caleb Barbarian, I'm not saying. Well, I'm saying adults show not doing a split screen, but kids more than likely not doing split screen either. Like my kids don't. Maybe other kids do, but for Forza, for some of the games that they want, man, come on, man. It's not that big of a feature to be us crying about.
Not only that, but you got to think about like back in the day, you know, you got the LANs and, you know, everybody brought their separate, you know, now it's like, it's no need for that. I mean, you can bring your Xbox, but I mean, them LAN parties are just, it's not what it used to be. You know, I can see a bunch of PC guys, you know, like how they show the Halo competition, things of that sort, but nah. K the Barbarian, Phil shut it down. Yes, Larian said that it was a Series S, so he's calling Larian liars, even though he had
he's calling them liars.
Send the advanced team
to help them because they couldn't get good. Because they couldn't get good, so they had to see. And I'm not attacking the K the Barbarian. I'm just saying that he sent their team because their team couldn't get good. And I'm gonna be honest, they wasn't a big team. That team, Larian is not a huge team. So he did, and they did send that tech team out to help him out.
But, he's saying clearly it's hardware issues, but I think if the hardware is there, they're basically almost equal. You know, they still have the same sock, I believe. So it's just a matter of internal memory.
It's not a hardware issue. It is a team issue.
Yeah.
So I'm not putting that on the hardware because you know what? There are other studios that figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
There are plenty studios that we have around here that figure out split screen. But it's just some reason they can't. But it's a hardware issue. No, it's not a hardware issue. It is a team issue. It could be a time issue. That it could be a resource issue. I can give you that, but I'm not gonna put it on. It's not a hardware issue at all.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they get it running on PC on like a 1080 or something,
mm-hmm.
no, it's not a hardware issue. It is a team. It's a studio team resource, whatever they want to say, but it's not a hardware issue. Let's keep going.
Local split screen is the mode that I don't believe is utilized as much as we think.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. It's not hardware. It's all about having developed manpower to get it right. Exactly.
Thank you.
Larian characterized it as the hardware limitation, but the reality is the hardware is a limitation relative to the time they can allocate to develop within those hardware constraints and or parameters. Yes, absolutely. Developers get lazy when it comes to the Series S. Absolutely. I'm late. What did Phil check Larian about? Yeah.
I'm about to rewind it back a minute so we can go through what Phil just said. Well, so y'all can hear what Phil just said.
Yeah.
So, because you know, it's all love with K the Barbarian. He's you know, I don't attack our besides Victor Click. I don't attack our and Blake and Victor Click, but that's because they attacked me first.
Yeah,
they started. So besides those two, I don't attack our.
If Larry has more dollars and devs to throw at it, they get it done. Period. Yes, absolutely.
And that's why Phil did send the tech team down there to help him, and they'll get it up and running.
Look at that! Look at that! Armored Core 6 runs 2K 60 on Series S.
My OJ hands are up right now. I ain't gonna say nothing because I will be playing Armored Core. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go back about a minute, right?
Yeah. There we go.
But yeah, the decision to do split screen
where you allow developers just to launch on the Series X versus S, because there's the parity clause right now, and I'm curious, will that ever be loosened up a bit?
I want to decouple these issues a little bit.
Yeah.
The decision to do split screen or not is a creative decision, a dev decision. So if we think about like Forza, it has nothing to do with any kind of hardware thing on S and X, just where they wanted to focus their time. We obviously see the data in terms of how many people play local co-op for games. I love local co-op. Shout out to Vampire Survivors that just launched it. Fantastic. But there's also
Vampire
just
Survivors can do it.
let's go
Why
where
can't
the
Learn
play
do it?
is in terms of where we're going to focus our dev resources. In terms of the two platforms, I want games to launch on both platforms. There are feature differences between the platforms. We have an ability to kind of handle that and how it works. Where teams are going to choose to focus their time and their effort is up to them. We're here to support them and what they want to go do. We want to make sure that games, when they're launching on competitive platforms, are also launching on Xbox. So we're going to learn from this experience as well, because we don't love that. But I don't think it's something that's like a fatal flaw in the system. It's partners prioritizing their time, us listening and being a good partner to them. And you see some amazing games doing great work across S and X. Diablo looks great. Starfield looks great. Forza looks great across both. And we think, I want to make sure console gaming is accessible to more people, and we think the price point of the console is a pretty important part of that.
What the? Which is my other account. I'm not paying to preview. Just not doing it. They had to have like a preview family plan.
AI out of the box.
This might get me goddamn caught. What the fuck was
I
that?
love the Series S, but there's been that conversation going around, so I wanted to ask you about it.
Yeah, no, I think it's a fair question. I will say that I think some of the discussion in the community has maybe not come from us or the devs. It's been more the community building, well, this happened, and then that happened, and then so it must be about this. And I think we can do more to add clarity to actually where we are, and I look forward to doing that.
So you threw like 300 devs out to Larian to help them get Baldur's Gate on Xbox?
It wasn't 300, but absolutely
400. Wow.
No, it's a great game. They're an important partner. I'm meeting with them here at Gamescom.
He still ain't moved his fucking neck.
Game I want to see on the platform, and we have resources that helped in terms of making sure it's going to sit. I think they said it's going to ship.
His vertebrae were fused together. Good gracious!
But like we should together come up with clarity to set some expectations for Xbox fans, and I look forward to doing that.
Okay, I just really like that game, so I'm hoping I can play it.
Oh, you just really like the game? Go play where you going to play it.
So I can play my PC and my Xbox version back and forth.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, got it. Like
anyway, he didn't want to go at that, did it?
Be a bit of a tough sell for a lot of executives, I guess you call them. Kotick was one of those people that testified to it being a tough sell for him to bring Call of Duty to Game Pass. After closing, how are you going to breach that sort of ideological difference between you both?
Watch it slam.
Well, there's a different person making the decisions.
For him,
Tell him again, Phil.
Testified to it being a tough sell for him to bring Call of Duty to Game Pass. After closing, how are you going to breach that sort of ideological difference between you both?
Well, there's a different person making the decisions. That's one thing.
That means you don't report to nobody.
It's not necessarily true that every game looks at Game Pass and says that's the opportunity for me. Like if you're a massively successful AAA franchise that has double-digit million marketing budget to go drive awareness and discovery of your game day one, and that's part of your model, I totally understand why you wouldn't window your game day one into a subscription. I got no issue with that. Like we do it as a first party because we're trying to grow the subscription and we're looking at the overall health of the subscription as an outcome. We love that. We see it grow on console. More growth on PC definitely now, which has been awesome, especially sitting here in Germany. We think about all the PC players here. But I just got out actually of a roundtable with a bunch of indie development leads, studio heads, and the subscription helps them. It helps them in terms of dev funding, certainty in what they can go build. Every game that's in Game Pass is available for sale, so we're not trying to turn the world into a subscription-only world. I promise that's not our plan. And we think it's a great model for certain teams, and for other teams that decide it's not the right model for them ever or right now, that's also totally cool as well.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I'm being told we're out of time.
Uh-oh.
I have a lot more.
That's because he broke your ass down.
We'll have to wait.
That's why.
Thank you, Phil Spencer from Xbox.
He couldn't take the heat.
We got to go. Coming up next, more video game news.
So
he was roasting him on an open fire.
before we get the chat and see what they got to say, do y'all want to see the Pete Hines interview? Y'all let me know if y'all want to see the Pete Hines interview. We'll play the Pete Hines interview. If y'all don't want to see the Pete Hines interview, we'll go to Let the Chamber Speak, and we'll finish up there. So let me know, chat. Do y'all want to see the Pete Hines interview?
Let's read this while that's going on. Chad Spencer, damn right, Freaky Jason. Trey Freezy basically saying that body can't say ish now. I like that.
Keep going.
Yeah. Mitchie, paraphrasing, where teams choose to focus their time and effort, that's up to them. That seems to be the only phrase pointed at Larian's situation. Everything else, he's talking more generally. Exactly. Damn, Phil about to get another title to his name from King with that one.
I'm typing stuff in at the same time.
Talk that shit, Phil. Yes. Yes, I'm calling Destin chestnuts. You know, I was just trying to. He was roasting him on an open fire. That's some good stuff in it. Play it. Yeah, there's some good stuff, rather. I was
all right,
busy.
so let me share it.
He looked like a bag of chestnuts. Good gracious, he looks swole.
All right. So this will be our last video, guys.
Yes, sir.
And then we're gonna get out of here. Let's see.
Very own Pete Hines to give us the
Let me know if
lowdown
it's too
on this
loud or
year's
anything.
biggest game.
It must feel good to be back at Gamescom as well.
It is. This is a show I've been to a lot of times and over the years, and it's always a great crowd. It's honestly, it's amazing to like bump into fans I recognize, to see folks, and honestly to be back in person. You know, it's something we haven't gotten to do a whole lot of, and you know, as Todd was just saying, you can really feel the energy from the fans, how excited they are, how much they're looking forward to it. It honestly, it makes it a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a really special place for that, I think. But so many of the fans that are here today and watching from home are just kind of waited with bated breath for what's to come to Starfield. But these last few days ahead of launch, what do they tend to look like for you and for the rest of the team?
It's in some ways, it's probably the most difficult part of a campaign because number one, like, you know how close it is. Number two, the amount of work that our teams right now, and shout out to all of those folks who are number one crushing it, doing an amazing job with the trailer at ONL last night and everything that's been a part of this campaign. They are working so hard. And you're also just sitting here where you've now given the game to a bunch of people, to press, to influencers, and you don't really know what they think or how they're feeling. And so it's a little bit helpless. So we try and focus on the things that we can control. And most of all, we're just so excited for next week and to get this into people's hands.
I mean, I personally kind of love that confidence of being able to hand it off to press and reviewers and, you know, influencers fairly early for what most games marketing tends to do. Like, to me, that speaks like, we love what we've done with this game. It's now time for you guys to really have a go with it.
Yeah, and if I'm being honest, like, there's really not an amount of time that I'm comfortable enough of, like, now you've played enough Starfield to get what this game is. Because, like, I'm at 150, 160 hours on my current playthrough. And, like, I haven't even come close to like, there is so much stuff I have intentionally not done. It's like, we try and tell everybody how big this game is, and the folks that are playing it, like, one of the few things they will tell us is, you weren't kidding how big. Like, I can't believe how big it is. Like, it's content and explore it. Like, no matter how you want to play, there is so much for you to do in this game.
You mentioned opening night live, and we'll talk about it in a sec, but I kind of
want to just stop there for a second about what he said, that basically he's saying that we're going to be playing this game for a very long time.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's just like Skyrim, and it's bigger. It's way bigger than Skyrim. So, oh man, we're gonna have something to do, and it's probably one of them games you can always just go back to. Like, new games come out, you go play them. You're like, you know what? I don't want to play that no more. Let me go back to I'm gonna say Skyrim, but Starfield. So I'm excited for that. I took off the wrong day, as I told y'all last week. I took off on the 6th because I didn't think about the 5-day thing. So I'm just gonna have to struggle with not being here. I might call in sick. Hey, I told y'all people listen. My supervisor listens too. Hey, Mike, let me out. Hey, he know I'll call in with the quickness with the
yeah.
I can't see.
I had that overnight cold. I don't know what's going on.
Because at my job, they take mental health seriously, and all I gotta do is say I'm not feeling right. I don't need to come in, and they don't ask no questions. Before we start back, Whoop Kid says
on their game Divinity Original Sin 2, you could play with another player on the same screen with no split screen couch co-op. So I don't know what the hell they're talking about. There you go.
Yeah, and like I said, we were not dunking on the Barbarian. I just think he was kind of misguided a little bit, and I understood what he was saying. No, I totally understood what he was saying, but I just don't think he had all the right information.
And it's amazing that we got 24 people watching us now. It's greatly appreciated.
We were up to 38. We just watching videos. We was up to 30. We was up to 30 early.
Yeah, and we got 14 likes. If you guys could just help, with the likes, it's free and it helps out with the algorithm. It's greatly appreciated.
Like, share,
subscribe, do all that stuff. Send it to your baby mama. She might like it too.
She might. She will. Because see, y'all. That's how I get into trouble. Because y'all give me layups. Y'all give me layups like that, and I take them. And then I gotta hear shit talking to me. But it's all right. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it. I know. Vic, why are you attacking me? I don't even know what you said right now. But I know
tell your supervisor you gotta fight in your court. You gotta fight in court for your ice cream truck. From your baby mama. Oh my goodness.
I got money to buy multiple ice cream trucks, sir. You can buy a fleet of ice cream trucks, sir.
A fleet.
Goddamn. Don't act like I could just only have to buy one ice cream truck.
Yeah.
I'm the man. Like his bitch said, hit the like button. I can buy multiple ice cream trucks, sir.
We give it free likes. Just hit the like button. Yeah.
All right, let's go back.
Fuck that damn sentence up, but still,
Let's go. Let's go.
I want to know why it was so important to bring the experience of Starfield that you have to this audience right here at Gamescom.
I mean, for one thing, like our games have always done really well in Germany. It's obviously, it's a really well-known PC market, and we obviously came from being an indie PC developer and publisher before we were anything else. But this audience and role-playing games and what they mean in Germany, it's a very popular genre. And, across Elder Scrolls and Fallout, Bethesda Game Studios has got a really big following in this territory. And for all the folks who come to Cologne who aren't in Germany. And we just felt like this close to launch to try and do something special for them, to sort of surprise and delight and to just be here and to, take pictures or have a conversation or whatever. We want to make sure that they feel as special as they are to us.
It's cool for me to see that you've got that glass cabinet full of all the different Starfield paraphernalia. We got the Series X console wrap, we got the Constellation Edition watch, and that helps me feel at least like we're so tangible. It's like it's right there. I can even grab it. We're so close to launch.
Plus, it's really good shopping for birthdays. Oh yeah. So I want that. I need that.
Yeah. Yeah. You got the watch on already. Yeah. I'm jealous. Trust me.
I love the watch. We're really excited both for how good the game is, but the way in which Xbox has supported us with console wraps and the controller and the headset is the best piece of hardware. They are so good. I use them nonstop. Yeah. Full credit to that team. But across Xbox, the way that they have stepped up and supported and amplified Starfield in every way possible has been just awesome to be a part of. We're so pleased for all of the support that they've given us.
You're just helping me dress my entire house with Starfield stuff at this point. So, I'm happy enough as it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
We did get to see quite a lot of Starfield. You had a new trailer last night at Opening Night Live. Todd came on stage to chat a bit more about what that opening sequence looks like that players can expect. But why don't you catch us up more on the news of the day, really, for Starfield?
Yeah, first of all, I want to say, I am a few weeks away, whatever the number is, 6 or 7, from 24 years at this company. Wow. That is the best trailer we've ever made, and I will have words with anybody who says otherwise. It is my favorite thing. I absolutely nothing to do with that trailer. Full disclosure, that is my team. That is Aaron Losey's team going out and making that happen. And
Get your flowers, guys.
the tone that it hits, the way that it hits that feel of not just what it's like to play the game, but sort of the hopefulness, the lifting others up. I think it's brilliant. But it's not just that. It's, hey, we've got wraps for your Xbox console. Something Xbox has never offered that look really great.
That's right.
We've released a bunch of new wallpapers, that desktop wallpapers and phone wallpapers that have been made. Like we are now in the point. I said last night to the folks after dinner, like there is no emergency brake anymore on this launch, folks. Like we're a go whether we're ready or not. So everybody, like, make sure your seatbelt is fastened because this is happening, and it's there are very few chances. Todd and I try and reinforce this to our respective teams as much as we can. You don't get many opportunities at a game like this. Games of any kind, is a finite number for anybody in development or publishing. But for something like this, for as special as it is, for as long as I've been here and to see what these different launches are, you can tell when something special is happening. And I think Starfield is that. And, I really have tried to emphasize to our teams, like, amidst all of the hard work, like, please find time to enjoy this because you never know when you get another chance to be a part of something as special as this.
Talking about the stewardship that you and Todd have over this team to bring something like Starfield to players out there, and it often gets described as, it's an open world game, but that feels like a bit of a disservice because it's not just the one world, it's thousands that we can explore, and it's a sprawling open world experience across like a real good portion of the galaxy. I mean, what is it like to actually have to lead a team on such an endeavor as that, where it's grand scale that we've seen and all the detail as well?
Yeah, I mean, as you all have seen, as you've watched how we've talked about Starfield, it really required us to push ourselves in terms of how do you get the rest of the world to wrap its head around a game of this size and scope. I mean, it is literally, it feels when you're playing it almost like there are a bunch of different games inside of one game, and I get to decide how much time I want to spend in a way that you haven't really seen in a Fallout or Skyrim. I mean, those things are still, I can spend all my time just picking flowers in the Elder Scrolls. Like, yes, you can, but it doesn't feel as wholly different as like the entire space game that exists, the entire live on a planet, just like the freeform exploration, the combat, which factions taking sides, the player. It's just amazing to see how it all comes together, but explaining that to folks in a way that is digestible. It's how you end up with something like Starfield Direct, which, I mean, it's basically a feature film that we created just to explain to folks and to talk to folks about, not just explain what the game is, but do it in a way that I just thought was really authentic, and hearing from the people making it, how they think about both creating it, how they think about playing it, and seeing the way that resonated with players, I think was really special.
One thing that really grabs me, I think, is the love that's being poured into like Radiant Quest systems and just allowing those new and unique experiences for people to have, no matter where they are in the galaxy, whether they are just flying around in space, whether they are out there just maybe mining some rocks or looking at new fauna, flora, etc. It's a really cool way to involve them in new stories that they perhaps weren't searching for, but now they're being like collided into, and it's just juicy.
And then because we made an irresponsibly large game, we take it to another level that I think, and this is one of the things I'm looking for. We've seen it ourselves. Like, I was just talking to a couple of folks from our Benelux office who were like, they've both played about the same amount of time, like, 40 hours or 60 hours, but their experiences were like, we didn't do any of the same things at all, like not even close. And just be with that. And then the whole, like, locations aren't the same for every person. Like what you and I find going to explore this planet, I can't just tell you should go here and land here and find this. Like, that might not be there for you. Like, you get to find and have an experience that truly feels like your own in a way that I think folks are going to really enjoy and appreciate.
Yeah, I mean, we got a little bite of that in the Starfield Direct, like you mentioned. I mean, Jamie Mallory literally coming out and saying, hold my sandwich, I'm grabbing them all here. And it does speak to that unique way that every player can tackle whatever situation they do come across, or even just back down to character creation. And that jumping off point of deciding, here's what I'm going to start off as. I have no idea where that journey is going to take me and how it might change me as a player, me as a character in this game. And it's all really fascinating. But what are the sorts of way that you tend to play it? I mean, I know you've poured in some time now, but
Well, look, when we're in this phase and like leading up, I don't play like I would. Like I don't play like I'm about to when I get back home. Where like, okay, now I'm gonna start like this is Pete's
you got a job to do right now.
Up to this point, it's been Bethesda's character, and sort of the way I've approached it is sort of testing. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been interacting with our players playing Bethesda Game Studio stuff for a long time, so we know how they think. And I talked to Jamie after E3, and she's like, I don't get this. Like, why is this such a thing? And I said, Jamie, what you did is you tapped into the silliness factor that like you sort of tend to forget. Like you talk about Starfield, and but it's still fun. Like it's supposed to be about fun, and you put your finger sort of right on the pulse of the kind of nonsense that our players love to get up to, because we make a game that is about freedom.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it here because I want to. Mitchie said it. He said, "No, that's not it. It was this. It's a night and day difference between the interviewers.
Absolutely.
It seemed like Phil was almost had to be defensive,
mm-hmm.
and he had to be ready for a trick question or something, which Dustin did try to throw at him. But for Pete, because Xbox is owned by Xbox, Microsoft or whatever. So, but that don't mean you can't ask him questions, But Pete, I understand Pete is not Phil, but still, he's not getting near. It's like every time Phil has an interview, he got to deal with the hardest goddamn questions ever. And I'm surprised he even interviewed with some of these guys, to be totally honest.
Yeah, he's a target. He's just a target. They don't care about, not saying that Pete Hines isn't a huge factor, but they're going after the big targets. It's
hey, you want to get on somebody about Redfall? This is the guy you're supposed to be getting on.
Exactly.
But they don't do that. Now, so let's read the chat, then we're going to get back to the video.
Ray is going to be selling ice cream in outer space to pay for his spaceship. Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm going to be selling a lot out of space, sir. Call me Cocaine Cowboy, sir.
P. Hines look like he'll flip the script if you piss him off. Yeah, he do got that. He do got that look.
Like he like Ultimate Warrior when he lost his hair and shit. And he just starts shaking the rope. He just starts shaking his gesture.
Yeah, it's your ass then. Right. Ray is the only person out of thousands of planets to buy his spaceship on layaway. Damn, no EBT accepted in Mars.
Sorry. First of all,
I
have never used layaway, and I've never had EBT. Shout out to the people that have to use it. But Ray hasn't had to do that, sir. I'm telling you, a fleet of spaceships, ice cream spaceships, gonna be out there, sir. A fleet of them. We're gonna have chocolate, vanilla, Rocky Road, cookies and cream, Haagen-Dazs. We're gonna have it all, sir. Don't worry about what kind of ice cream we're gonna have, sir. Flintstone Pops. We're gonna have it all. We're gonna have it all, sir. I did see that wallpaper. But if I use that wallpaper, I gotta take my kids down, and I don't want to hear. And she in the chat, so I'm in mine. Our boy Zink said he made it.
You made it, yes, sir. Good talking points about what sets BGS games apart from others. Yes.
Sir. Let's see.
No one ever asks a Sony executive a hard question. Oh, but look at the other one. The question, Cade the Barbarian.
All right, I'll let you read it.
Because Phil is the head of Xbox, he should get the hard questions. That said, the Redfall team asked for the game to be canceled. Microsoft denied them the request. So that's on Phil, not Pete Hines.
Now, one thing I'm gonna come at you with, Barbarian, was that from Xbox? Because I know the answer to this. So was that from a source from Xbox, or was that from somebody in the community saying it, or somebody saying, "Oh, I'm an insider that said it"? If Microsoft and Phil them said that, I'm with you. I'm fine. But if somebody else, let's say a Jez or somebody that said an insider said it, how do we even know it's 100% right? That's all I'm saying. That if we can get facts out here, I'm with you. If we not, that is just a talking point somebody had or a so-called insider. I don't know why me and Barbarian going at it right now. I don't know what it is.
He got something for you.
I don't know.
If they ever get a Sony executive because they can't afford to attach a gaming conference.
Attend the gaming conference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's saying they broke. You're
yeah,
right.
Pretty much. Where is Jim Ryan? Exactly. Where
is
he?
We ain't said Jim Ryan since he did that goddamn at the court. He did the little video at the court. We haven't seen Jim since then. All right, this is the last one that we're gonna start going to video.
All right, that isn't true. That was from Jason Schreier. Jason Schreier. Yeah. There were members of the Redfall team that cried due to the criticisms of Redfall. And Others Inc. got mad hours in Redfall. He loves that game.
Yeah, so he's a Redfall defender.
Yeah.
He's the biggest Redfall defender at that.
Yeah,
I haven't seen a bigger Redfall defender. Now I think Adidas, is it Adidas?
Adidas.
It's not Adidas or Flint Dog. They also Redfall defenders. All right, so let's finish this video. Well, we got 2 minutes and something.
Right? We embrace chaos. We give players more freedom than I think in a game like this than people really dare to in their games. That's part of what makes Starfield special. And look, that creates situations that we have to do a lot of work to make sure this doesn't break, this doesn't create problems. But the payoff for that and what players are allowed to do, wait, I can do this? I can spend all my time doing something as ridiculous as this? Yes. If that's what you want the game to be about, that's what you should do. But we want you to go and push and try all of the different ways, because it's really not about our story or how we want you to play. It's about how you want to play. So when I play, I spend time I'm going to spend a week and not land on a planet. What's it like to just be in outer space, spend all my time in outer space, landing on star stations, derelict ships, doing all this stuff. And then I'll be okay, now I'm going to go land in this city, and I want to see how long I can spend not leaving this city. How many factions can I find? How many quests can I do? And I'll get to decision points where it's look, you're about to, you have to pick a side here. Yeah. And I'll make a save, and I'm going to play this way, and I'm going to go 2 hours down the road just to see how does that feel, and then rewind and play it 2 hours the other direction, just because I want to know what should our players expect? How does this, and just trying to do that in as many ways as possible. Just land on a random planet and just start walking. What's this like? How fun is this? And the more of it you do, the more you find there's 1,000 hours in this version of the game alone. If you don't even touch it, it's crazy. And my one piece of advice to folks is, do not ignore your activities. That's almost, it feels like throwaway stuff that the game is giving you. There is some amazing stuff in there that doesn't even feel like a real quest, but will take you to some amazing places and amazing stories. We encourage you to play this like any BGS game, which is do what you want, go where you want, test the game, be the kind of player, the kind of person you want to be in this world, and see what happens.
I get chills thinking about what I'm going to get up to.
It's going to be a lot. We cannot wait to see all the stories and how people choose to express themselves in this game. It's going to be amazing.
I got one more question I just have to ask you.
Okay.
I know you're a fan, but are Arsenal going to win the league?
What?
Yes.
Arsenal soccer team.
Yeah,
I know what it is.
Remember, though, you guys can play Starfield day and date on Xbox Game Pass and PC Game Pass starting September 6th. But if you can't wait that long like me, early access is going to kick off on August the 31st with the Digital Premium Edition, Digital Premium Upgrade, or the Constellation Edition.
All right, that was the video. Let's read the chat, and then we're going to go to Let the Chamber Speak. Now, when we do go Let the Chamber Speak, if y'all have a trailer y'all want to see from Gamescom or something, we can look one up or something. We're not going to do many of them. If y'all want to call in, I'll allow y'all to call in tonight, and we're gonna get it on and cracking.
I can't wait to start reading this because this is good. Sappho's on fire.
We're about to start this. I think I just put the wrong link in there.
I have a notification for Ray.
No, you don't. Bitch. that goddamn for Google, that Google thing. I always thought they have a notification. It don't have nothing. At 9:00 every night. It's lying.
Oh boy.
All right, so let's read the chat. All right, let's go. Let's start with Mitchie.
They were between a hard God damn. They were between a rock and a hard place. If Xbox canceled Redfall, they get just as much smoke for it. I'll say I'd want to get the option from an opinion from an exec. I can't read. Who was there making decisions on Redfall under ZeniMax? Yeah. Oh my goodness. I gotta
we just seen the man. They should
Yeah.
it was Pete Hines.
Yeah.
That's who they should have talked to. But
I think Phil is the last one to see Jimmy dance moves when he signed the deal for Sony. Where is he, Phil? LOL.
He kicked him
wrong.
He kicked him in the face like Shawn Michaels did Marty Jannetty.
Yeah.
Threw his ass through the glass window.
Xbox could have skipped Gamescom and they won't have a show. Very true. I think they had like over 50 square foot of space on there.
They said that's the biggest booth they ever had at Gamescom.
Yeah, there we go. Sappho agreed. Gamescom would have been dead without the 50,000 square foot Xbox booth. Yeah. Dang, that is crazy. Crazy.
All right. So if nobody has a question or nobody wants to call in, we had a 2-man show today. It went way smoother than I thought it was gonna go. But I was ready the whole time. I was ready to do what we had to do to get this show up today. So
hey. I'm so hyped for this game. Best Buy, hurry up with my watch. Yeah, tell them because I'm waiting on my watch from Best Buy too.
I didn't get the watch, so I'm just waiting. I'll just wait till the first.
Yeah.
That's all I'm waiting for the first. And like I said, then the crazy thing like that, 2K, we talk every week. 2K is one of my games that I go to. It comes out a little bit after that, so it's about to get busy for me because I just started Madden, and before we get to Zinc, let's read
Starfield live action, Cyberpunk trailer, Expeditions, Mud Runner, RoboCop. I can't wait for RoboCop. Araya looked interesting. Yeah,
I'm gonna need you to pick one. Pick two. I'll give you two, and I'm gonna pick them for you. Cyberpunk and Mud Runners.
Cyberpunk and RoboCop.
Okay. I want to see more on, so we might hit 3. All right, because I'm a big fan of the Mud Runners and the Snow Runner series. So, Zink, how we doing today?
Hey man, what's going on? You know, the only reason I'm not gonna make a show is if we had a show, and that's the only reason I wouldn't hear. But dude, I'll run the show back. Y'all one of the few people I listen to religiously. But I just wanted to jump in. Sappho was right. It wouldn't be a show. And if you think about it, well, let's talk about what Sappho said. Just think about it, guys. The only news is when Xbox does something. Xbox is literally carrying 2023. Nobody else got nothing to talk about. Think about it. And then Nintendo have an old Nintendo game. It looked dope, but that's something that we played damn near 30, 40 years ago. And they just revamped it, And then you have Zelda. Sony have Spider-Man. It's like the 30th Spider-Man video game. Dude, the only talk is Xbox talk. And when you watch Phil while he's interviewed by that piece of shit Destin Legary from that garbage ass IGN, you see that
we played it before you got here.
Yeah, well, I'm running the show back, and you see how massive that damn booth was. Dude, man.
Did you see this though, Zink? I don't think nobody really noticed, but did you see the optics? How it had Xbox overhead, and then behind it was the blue Sega. Think about that.
I didn't get a chance to study it because I saw it late. I saw it as our show was coming up, so I didn't get a chance to study it like I normally study something. Yeah. But I'm glad you put something on me. Now I'm gonna look for it. Yeah. We'll talk about it next week in your show, man. But I just wanted to jump in real quick because the show is the shit, and we're gonna finish the week talking some shit. So we have a lot to do, man. So, but one last thing we talked about on our show, what are you going to do in Starfield? And everybody has something different to say, except for Unlimited and I want to be stealth. And I said, man, you're not going to see me. I'm going to be the best Sam Fisher of all time. You know, hey, I'm gonna be up there somewhere, ranked up there with Ali as the greatest, dude. I'm gonna be the greatest Sam Fisher ever. And the ship that I'm gonna build, I'm gonna call that bitch the Pillar of Autumn from Halo.
Halo.
But anyway,
Oh, you going way back.
yeah, hell yeah. But anyway, man, y'all have a good one. I'll listen to the rest of the show. Talk to
Yes,
you
sir.
later.
It's always a pleasure, sir.
Talk
All
to
right,
you later.
all right, peace.
Yes.
Let's see. We got Adidas is it 20 coming up.
All right.
But first,
All right.
before we get to Adidas 20, let's read the chat. Read the chat. What they gotta say?
Ray, your baby mama took your watch, fool.
Don't worry about that.
My Bethesda Constellation order is supposedly being delivered Friday.
Uh-oh.
Man.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because he ordered directly from Bethesda. RoboCop, yes. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Mr. Two, what's going on with you?
What's happening, bro?
What happened to the second showcase from Sony? From what I saw, it was more like the second Xbox showcase. Still waiting on that phase 2 from Sony. Yeah.
Oh, messy.
Yeah, Mr. Two bringing it.
Adidas 20, how you doing today, fella?
Doing great. How you all doing today?
What's going on, Three Stripes?
What's going on, bro?
Nothing much. Just I want to start my chat off with what I started off in the beginning of the show. Destin with the pony questions the field. And I was thinking like, man, I wish Phil didn't talk to him, but then again, Phil just broke all the narratives that the ponies were going to use from here on out. He killed a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
He did.
And he killed a lot of those narratives. Second, I'm tired of the pony bots wanting Xbox to be like PlayStation. It's just that it's just getting to the point where they're just overly critiquing everything Microsoft does. It's just getting to the point where I unsubscribed from a lot of them. I just basically on Ray's channel, Dirt, and maybe 2 others because they just overly critique everything that Microsoft does.
Yeah.
Look, Redfall, I don't even give Redfall an L because it's just one game. How many PlayStation 5 games flop? Nobody talks about it.
And again, not to mention, it was just shortly after the acquisition. So I mean, he broke everything down. It's perfect. He did well. I'm very happy for him.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Microsoft Shadow dropping its second game of the year.
Yeah. Age of Empires.
Age 4.
That's not my thing, but still, I'm happy for anybody that does enjoy that. I mean, because there is a big following.
Let's talk about PS5 helping the firefighters not stay busy. People aren't buying them right now.
Oh man, they get returned.
Yeah, they get returned.
You know what I'm saying? They saving Home Depot from selling out of fire extinguishers.
Hey.
Oh man.
Okay. But yeah, man, that's all I want to say, man. Xbox is improving by day. I'm tired of the pony bots. One more thing I want to say, ignore the Metacritic because we got to be our own critic when it comes to Xbox. They're going to shit on us no matter what.
Absolutely.
Yeah, them Metacritic actually right now, they are making me kind of nervous because they have such a long time and we know when it comes, when they're going to release. They are making me nervous that it's always going to be a rogue site. I don't know which one it's going to be.
The pony shit is so bad at the game show when the guys jumped up there talking about GTA, the first thing came to my mind was, okay, this shit was done intentionally. Like it was set up.
I didn't know what he said at first, and I thought it was a pony that jumped on the stage for real because I didn't know what he said at first. Yeah, I actually did.
GTA, I'm like, come on, they would have been better off saying Spider-Man.
I think that same guy has done that before. I was reading something that he done it before. I think he really just wants GTA 6.
it almost looked like when old boy jumped on the stage and ran that Chappelle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah. But thank you, Adidas 20.
Yes, sir.
We always appreciate you calling, and you and Zink, y'all always give us entertaining, and y'all always keep everybody entertained.
All right, y'all take care.
Appreciate you, sir.
All right.
Before we play the video, we have another barbarian.
Redfall is just one game.
Yes, sir.
They literally didn't release a AAA game in 19 months. Redfall was the first AAA and only next-gen, only exclusive for series consoles. It's definitely an L.
Okay. Flight Simulator. Oh, okay. We're not talking about that's not a AAA and that's not only on next gen. Why are you doing this, K the Barbarian? Why are you doing this? It's like you intentionally want to fight for no reason. I don't get it. But hey, we appreciate it.
We can agree to disagree.
We need some villains around here.
Yeah.
As long as you're not a pony, we need some villains around. Because you was a pony, one of the snipers in the chat would have got you already.
Triz, what's going on with you? That dude got up there to shout out a multi-plat.
I think he just was telling them that they need to hurry the fuck up.
That'll be the only saving grace, and still not a first party. Dude need jail time for jumping on stage. Yeah. Did you see the security that they were doing? The guy was just patting him and letting him go. I mean, dude, oh man, he looked like he was hanging on. I don't know who was worse, him or a Walmart greeter. Hi-Fi Rush was a AAA game in my book. Tango is not an indie studio. Flight Sim released before the series console.
Only on series consoles. Wasn't that just the criteria? We're not talking about PC. PC is on for consoles. It wasn't on the Xbox One, the One X, the One S, the Fat. It wasn't on PlayStation. Was it on not the 4 or the 5? I'm just okay. Barbarian, I don't know what's.
Look at Vic ready. I got my finger on the trigger, so let me know who's sleeping.
Let him live. Let him live. Let him live. He's not saying anything disrespectful, so let him live.
Not the same thing as game mode specifically for the S consoles. Game made. I'm sorry.
I'm about to hit my table. Every game that's going to be made for the series console is going to be on PC. It is the exact same thing. Name one game that's going to come out on the series that's not going to be on PC. I'll wait.
Triz, Hi-Fi Rush was a AA.
Triz, we ain't taking that slander today.
Uh-oh. Redfall also released on PC and wasn't made for series consoles. I don't get that logic. Uh-oh.
All right, let's just watch the video. We're gonna be here arguing for a while. Let's just watch the goddamn video.
Yeah, let's get that going.
All right, so
yeah, baby. Where's Demon at? This happened in his city.
Put our safety into the hands of a machine.
He holds the scalpel.
My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. I'm a police psychologist. I specialize in dealing with police officers suffering from emotional trauma.
What's hiding in that metal head of yours?
I think we can both agree that you are no ordinary police officer.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Those trigger-happy maniacs have a ton of hostages.
Drop it, scum.
Anyone expecting a silver freak? Contact!
Lewis, you're here.
We need to get these elevators back online. It's that service box, isn't it?
I am detecting a short circuit.
Oh, yeah, my boy.
Wakey! I'm looking at the map of this place. It is huge.
OCP tracking device torn out. I am going to follow the blood trail.
Go ahead, Robo.
However, one aspect of your composition that has been severely neglected is your human side, your brain.
We must smash that thing.
I've heard people refer to you by different names.
Okay there, Murphy?
Fire at will.
I'm curious to hear which one you prefer.
My name is...
Oh, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
That did look good.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dead or alive, you're coming with me. Huh?
Okay, let's read it. Okay, Vic, you know me. You know what type of sniper I am. Yeah. How many times have I got in trouble live on air for just sniping people? But we gotta stress diplomacy sometimes, and he hasn't said nothing disrespectful. He has kept it just gaming. So.
He just has a difference of opinion. That's it.
A wrong opinion,
Yeah.
but opinion nonetheless.
Yeah. Right.
While y'all do that, I gotta read these, and I'm gonna find that other.
Sony
video.
literally has one exclusive for the entire 2023 calendar year. Spider-Man Queens DLC. Jeez Louise. Pentiment was a AAA game and was fire. I'll take on anyone who says otherwise. Get him, Mitchie. Get him.
Yeah, he ain't taking that shit.
Let's tighten the leash up on him, boy. Tighten the leash.
Hold on, where?
He foaming at the mouth right now.
Where was the video? Oh, okay. He said, okay, Cyberpunk trailer.
Yeah.
All right. So,
loving those RoboCop environment destruction segments. Yes. We got another one, K the Barbarian. Okay. I'm aware of that. However, those games release day and date together. That's a major difference between a port as they
didn't say day and date. You didn't say they.
Okay. A port as they were developed simultaneously. It also doesn't excuse the 19-month drought.
I don't think none of us even. We're not fighting you on the. I don't think we fight you on the drought for the 2022 drought. Is anybody fighting them on that one?
No, I don't. I'm going by what was said.
Yeah, no, I'm just. We're not fighting you on that. You got that one. I mean, what can we actually say?
Yeah,
I mean, it happened. We were all there. And hey, Trez, come on, man. You gotta chill, man. You gotta chill, man.
Pentiment. Oh, Trez.
Trez.
You know Trez how he is.
Man, Trez, bro. All right, let me put in this one here. Boom. Share. Always the contrary. Boom. Boom.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
My favorite merc. Welcome to Dogtown. There's a job. Coordinates provided. You know what to do.
Get your ammo, assault rifles, tactical gear.
And thinking of buying some iron.
The logical choice.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Hey, they said that this Cyberpunk was what should have came out the first time.
Home stretch. Getting a Ripper to overclock your chrome before the fight. Not a bad idea. Okay, I'm ready. Get this show on the road.
You can jump off the building now?
Gosh. They said this is what it should have been, but see, they were doing that back compat with the older previous consoles, so that's what really messed it up.
Job done.
Premium work, V. I'm closing the gig and sending you a little bonus.
Oh, shit.
Something that will spirit you home safely.
My goodness.
Someone dispatched a hunter. Good luck.
A hunter.
Fuck incoming! Fire till she drops!
Got a net runner cinch here! Need backup right now!
All nearby units. We got a situation in Watson. Roger, dispatch. We're on our way.
It's the police, for fuck's sake.
Your actions are illegal.
Let me put it this way. No gun, no fun.
Oh shit.
Max Tech. Time to tilt out.
Oh yeah, Max Tech. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Fuck. That was close.
Bravo, V. I only hope this won't mark the end of our collaboration. You will hear from me soon. This I guarantee you.
Oh man. Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready. Like I did. I think I'm one of the few people that actually enjoyed the game even when it came out because I didn't have the bugs that everybody else did. Oh, I'm ready for that.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, let's read the chat. I think we're still arguing with Barbarian in the chat.
Don't move the goalposts, LOL. 2022 was a drought year. It happens. Even the publishers that win 2021 Publisher of the Year. Okay. Mitchie. Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be fire. Going to have to 100% it again, but on my PC on overdrive.
How I'm going to play that and Starfield at the same time?
Multitasking. Disrespect. I'm screwing on the silencers and taking a shot. and you won't know I did it till I'm gone. Ray, wire me my pay.
Let them make it. Let's see. What am I looking
I'll
for?
fight that. A Plague's Tale, Scorn, and High on Life released on Game Pass 2022. That's better than Sony's 2021 and 2023. Oh
shit.
Oh, Zink got that knowledge, boy. This Mitchie Poo, wipe him off. He's already dead. God almighty. I was arguing against what the earlier caller said, as Redfall was a major L. It ended the 19-month drought and is the second worst reviewed game of 2023. Starfield has to be amazing for 2023 to be a W.
Wait a minute. I'm stopping it here. Usually I don't. This is one of my pet peeves that's going on. People are putting. They put somewhat. We were talking about this last week when we were talking about the pressure on Starfield, right? Starfield can be an 80, but what is Forza, which still comes out to be a 97? So you had a AAA game of the 97, and I don't want to hear the bullshit. Oh, it's just a racer. It's a video game at the end of the day, right? A AAA video game. So me personally, I think Starfield is gonna be in the 90s. But what I'm saying is, people they want to write narrative before anything actually happened. They already want to put those expectations on everything before that. We're all hyped. Let's be honest. We just watched Cyberpunk, the trailer for Cyberpunk. The hype for that game, which when it came out buggy, killed that game, and I thought it was a good game, but it killed that game, killed the hype, and a lot of people didn't ever go back to it. If you was to go play not with this new update right here, but if you was to go play Cyberpunk right now, that's one of the best games you can play from the generation. But people they're not gonna get a chance. So you can put that same thing with Battlefield. They fixed Battlefield, but the damage is already done.
Yeah. So
and it because of the heightened expectation. So I'm saying all that to say this: we're not gonna write narratives right now before we even get that. They like, oh, it's a do or die thing. Damn, you got a game, you got this game coming out. You're gonna backdoor with Forza. You still got Senua's Sacrifice. You still got Fable and a whole bunch of long list of games that Phil was just talking about earlier. Man, I'm not doing no work.
It's going to be clogged. It's going to be a point where it's like, when is enough?
Yeah, we're gonna be like no mas. I thought.
Yeah, Roberto Duran. That 19-month garbage is a myth.
It is.
Yeah.
I would have said 2022. I gave him 2022, but I'm not gonna do the 19 months. I'll read what he got to say.
I still have yet to play Cyberpunk 2077. Damn, this looks good. It does. It's a good game. It came a long way.
I'm telling you, people, give that game a try. I'm telling right now because
it'll be up there. I say it'll be near Witcher 3 numbers.
Oh, you talking about the DLC? Yeah,
yeah.
It's gonna be a very good DLC. But give the base game a try right now. It is a very good game.
I didn't read that other one from Ozzy.
My bad.
Yeah, Matt Booty said Redfall had good numbers. You missed that. Okay.
Damn. I think I did read that somewhere.
I'm gonna break down and get that Cyberpunk bundle that be on Xbox Store from time to time. Yeah, make that move right now, baby. Other Zinc. At Other Zinc, what AAA exclusive game released for the series consoles between December 2021, Halo Infinite, and Redfall, May 2023? It's not a myth. Pentiment and Hi-Fi aren't AAA.
I don't know about Hi-Fi, but shit, they said Pentiment's a AAA too. Because it's a different style, don't mean it's not a AAA. But
yeah,
but that's just arguing semantics right there.
Damn, no idea how I'm gonna get Cyberpunk 77 with Starfield. So
I
close.
just said that. The homegirl Sappho.
Yes, Redfall was pre-acquisition cash grab. Same with the last Wolfenstein. ZeniMax was going belly up and was hurting for money. By the time ZeniMax got picked up by Microsoft, they were 2 to 3 years into making Redfall. That's she continued it.
She just said Redfall.
Yeah, well, it was a continuation.
Oh.
Yeah. Barbarian, what AAA did Sony release in 2021 and 2023?
Oh my God.
Uh-oh. Redfall has more gameplay than any Sony exclusive this generation. There are no Sony exclusives you can play for 2 hours with no cutscenes. Oh my gosh. Mitchie, Redfall was always going to be what it was since it was cooked up under ZeniMax. At the end of the day, the best decision was to release it rather than outright cancellation or indefinite delay.
Why? I mean, my issue is why are we even? I understand Dustin did it. That's how we're on it. But be honest, like we're on a different games right now. I know other people love Redfall. Some people hate Redfall, but why?
But you know what? Hey, I'll agree with you, and I'm sure you'll probably agree with what I'm going to say. You can be the best person out here. Help the kids, help elderly people, have respect, mannerisms, etc., etc. But mess up one time.
Yeah,
they will overlook everything, and just focus on that one time.
You can go to jail for life.
Exactly.
On your worst, because whatever you did on your worst day can send you away for life. So
yeah,
and you can be a saint the rest of the day, but that's life. So where we at?
It's unfortunate.
It is. That's life.
Just gonna have to agree to disagree. Exactly. Let's move on. Haha. Play expeditions.
I got it. But like I said, he's not being like Barbarian's not being disrespectful or nothing. He just arguing a point, and that's fine. The problem I have is when Chris Hart come in here. But last time Chris Hart came here, he probably didn't need to be shot because he was just trying to give away Kid Smooth. He was like, he didn't want Kid Smooth. And we shot him anyway.
He was like, oh, no.
Like, don't try to give him to us. Hold on.
Wait, this guy just got dropped and fucker had self-revive. I'm loaded to 50 cal. Say the word Ray. Let's make it his worst day and talking to the Saints. God almighty.
let him make it. Let him make it.
Barbarian, what about Forspoken?
We can't even say that word. We all gonna get in trouble. Foreskin. And I'm a big Mud Runner than Snow Runner fan too. So
behind all great discoveries,
that game was great.
Lies a journey.
This is nice.
One of anticipation.
That's nice.
See, and I know this game is not for everybody. I know that's not everybody's cup of tea on games.
But for those that like it, it's like, oh man,
right now, like with the wheel and everything, I'm loving it. Let's read the rest of the chat. First of all, I know what I want to see. Y'all keep talking. We're gonna read it. I know what I want to see, and I'll pull it up.
Oh, Barbarian, what about the Naughty Dog Blackface PC port?
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I remember that, but whoa.
My.
Hey, where the company said there go my chapters?
There go the chapters. Yep. Who let the dumb, ignorant ponies in?
He is not a pony. I don't think he is.
No,
I didn't think he got a.
He has a difference of opinion.
Uh-huh.
You know, his opinion is based on what he feels fits his narrative, just as everyone else, you know, has their opinions that fit their narrative. Now, whether it's factual or not, it's really completely up to you.
Yeah.
Let's see.
My bad.
Okay. I'm just challenging the echo chamber. This is what makes shows interesting. LOL. Forspoken was trash.
Whoa, why did you
Redfall.
capitalize it? What is going on here? Hey, no, I want you to challenge us. None of us is perfect. We all don't always have all the information, but we also like debate. That's why we kind of do the show, but it is the echo chamber for a reason. but we do encourage people to have, if you truly feel something different, you say it, and that's what you're doing right now. I'm not gonna allow them to shoot you, even though Vic really want to shoot you. I'm not gonna say Vic just hit me up on in a DM to shoot you, but they really want to shoot you.
They foaming at the mouth, man. They foaming.
But I'm not gonna. You haven't done anything to get shot.
Mud Runner and Snow Runner games, the type you can sit back and chill, listening to podcasts or music. Yeah,
I've done that plenty of times, and baby mama who's listening, she can verify for that because I just tune her out. So,
oh boy,
yeah, I'm in trouble.
I know that
I'm already.
It was real comfy for you that night, wasn't it?
Every night. Every night. That's why the Xbox is in the front room.
There you go.
Read Dynamite.
It's hard to meet the standards of a game like Factions. Oops, my bad.
Oh man.
Oh, Barbarian, I'm challenging you and Sony. Sony isn't at Gamescom.
Oh my god.
No. Kay the Barbarian, I appreciate you and the convo, but this is ultimately not a debate show. It's literally an echo chamber. Just a heads up. Go ahead, Mitchie. Boy, you got that vitriol. Barbarian, walk away while you're still alive.
Oh no, he's not a pony. I don't think he is. I don't think he's a pony.
They took my chapters, dirt voice.
They took my chapters. So I never had it the first. I think I did have them. But I'm pretty sure
everything's free flow.
I think they go.
Yeah. A killer shot will leave him with only one narrative.
Oh my god.
They coming for the chapters. That's basically the whole show. It's all good. Yeah, there is no chapters here. You got to scroll to find it. Oh man.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. And I don't feel like doing the table of contents right now. So we already too late into it for me to start writing down table of contents for this show because we had 2 hours already. So all right, this is our last video. I gotta go to bed. I gotta wake my ass up in the morning. So let me do this one. This is the one I want. This is Chrism Desert. I heard. Yeah. I seen an interview with it, and I was like, shit, damn. That's all I could be like, damn. All right, let's go. I bet a 4K version of something.
God damn, look at the goat. Fishing? Okay. Oh, a barracuda.
It kind of gave me Assassin's Creed vibes right here.
Yeah, I can see Delusions of Grandeur getting into this game.
Think about it. They did announce 2 Assassin's Creed. Well, they showed 2 Assassin's Creed. They've already announced. But we're not going over those two. One's in Japan, the other one's
Yeah. Was it Assassin's Creed Jade?
Jade was the one in Japan. And Mage is the older one that's coming out this year or next year or something like that.
Good.
This is what I like. Damn, look at all those different lands and shit around there.
Wow.
Desert.
Crimson Desert. Okay. Boy, that's oof. Look, the quality of these games. Yeah, I could agree with you, Zinc, but you know, how you say someone's trash could what is it? Someone's trash could be someone else's treasure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I get where you're coming from. It looks
I liked it. But
Fuck you.
All right, so read fuck you.
Come on, Ray. I just arrived. I need my chapters, bro.
hey, fuck you, man. You miss the chapters are gone right now. I'm pretty sure they're gone. They might not be. They might not be, but I'm pretty sure they're not there.
Yeah.
When we get through the show, I'm pretty sure there ain't gonna be no chapters.
It's just words, no punctuation whatsoever.
For that game was said, and I'm pretty sure it's gone.
Once I'm done, he will be moving like Starfield on PS5. 0 FPS. That's crazy. This game looks so good. Okay. FarQ, the homie, looks very good. What up, Vic? How you doing, bro? Day one when it's out. All right. Yeah, see, some people like it. Looks kind of good. I'm interested. Yeah. I don't think PlayStation is marketing Foam Stars enough. Where are the ads?
Donut Night, bro. I haven't even heard them talk about Foam Stars since they showed it at that show. You know what? They haven't talked about any of them games really since that show. Like they had first part like Jay Raymond's game. They haven't talked about that either.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Yep, definitely up my alley with the AC vibes. Yep. Assassin's Creed. Someday one game's gonna have to take a back seat for a little bit. Spent 3,000 pounds while I was in the US for 2 months. Damn. Damn place broke my bank. Wow. So it was. I can't fucking read.
It
It was so worth it. Yeah.
Worth it though. We already read Zane. He said it looked like go to the streamer.
Yeah. It's got that vibe. Just pre-ordered the Starfield wrap. Got it for free with Microsoft Reward. That's what's up. I got mine. Far Q, I'm just chilling on top of this building, waiting and ready for the call to complete my mission.
Leave that man alone.
He ain't ready to get the roses ready.
He ain't even said nothing in a while. Leave that man alone.
Right. Sony has said nothing about their fake E3 show games. Ooh, Zeke hitting it below the belt.
All right, guys. We didn't have our fun for the night.
Yes, sir. We greatly appreciate you people coming
every
in.
Every day when y'all come out, we do appreciate you. So
good people here. Good people.
Yeah, we're gonna be here every Wednesday. Last week we went on Saturday, but that was because we had a special. When we had a special guest, we kind of work around their schedule.
Yes.
So and with J Rock, that was a very good show also.
Yes, it was.
Like I said, we'll have more later on. We don't want to have too many guests. But like I said, we do appreciate y'all. So like, share, and subscribe.
Yes, your baby mamas and baby daddies will definitely like it.
Yeah, mama and baby mama, y'all subscribe to.
Yeah,
y'all like and share it also. All right, we out, everybody.